You raped my mother, you abducted my sister, you killed my father in a farm. And I'm telling you, you can no longer say in that farm anymore. You're a terrorist and you're a murderer. You turn around and tell me, is your everybody has right to be everywhere. Did I not warn you before? That is what they will say. They will bring Britain in, and I'm warning you about today. They will come to your land, they will take your forest. Britain will step in and you are all Nigeria. And I'm telling you, that one Nigeria you were defending before. Nigeria. One Nigeria. They are building their settlement in the forest. Under one, because they are Nigerians, you cannot ask them to go. Britain will come and tell you, okay, where do you want them to go? Where do you want them to go? You are all Nigerians, live in peace, multi-ethnicity, multiculturalism, multi-rubbish. And then you are all gone and your land is finished. Anybody preaching one Nigeria is a demented animal. Anybody who says, oh, let us try and say, but that person is a fool, I challenge them to a debate anytime, any day. I will demolish them. What did Shoyinka say? Shoyinka said, the war has come to us. I want to play it for you so you will understand what I'm saying. People don't actually reason or think properly. These are defenders of one Nigeria. It was Shoyinka that helped to bring that G of God Buhari into power in the first place, although the baboon is dead. Shoyinka was telling him he was speaking grammar. English, and both those with meaning and those without meaning. After all that grammar, what happened? I want to play for you what the man said. I want to play so you can listen and listen very well. Exactly what I said many years ago. They said he's a warmonger. He's mongering for war. What he's saying is not true. He did not say the war. If you have seen the war, because I did not say the war, I should die as a slave in the zoo. It's not you. I want to play that the world may listen. These are the so-called intelligentsia intellectual. At the end of the day, behind all this grammar is emptiness. There is nothing in it. Absolutely nothing. That is devoid of common sense. When we were telling them, they said, no. Now listen, please, very, very carefully. Listen.
So what do they expect of us now?
Who are us?
Now that this war is on our doorstep. Of course they have.
What did he say? Wole Soyinka, a Nobel laureate, said, the war is on our doorstep. Who brought the war? You raped my mother, you abducted my sister, you killed my father in a farm. And I'm telling you, you can no longer say in that farm anymore. You are a terrorist and you're a murderer. You turn around and tell me, is everybody has right to be everywhere. Did I not warn you before? That's what they will say. They will bring Britain in, and I'm warning you about today. They will come to your land, they will take your forest. Britain will step in and tell you, you are all Nigerians. And I'm telling you, that one Nigeria you were defending before is going to kill you. To kill you. One Nigeria. One Nigeria. They are building their settlement in your forest. Under one, because they are Nigerians, you cannot ask them to go. Britain will come and tell you, okay, where do you want them to go? Where do you want them to go? You are all Nigerians, live in peace, multi-ethnicity, multiculturalism, multi-rubbish. And then you are all gone and your land is finished. Anybody preaching one Nigeria is a demented animal. Anybody who says, oh, let us try and say, but that person is a fool, I challenge them to a debate anytime, any day. I will demolish them. What did Shoyinka say? Shoyinka said, the war has come to us. I want to play it for you so you will understand what I'm saying. People don't actually reason or think properly. These are defenders of one Nigeria. It was Shoyinka that helped to bring that G of God Buhari into power in the first place, although the baboon is dead. Shoyinka was telling him he was speaking grammar. English, and both those with meaning and those without meaning. After all that grammar, what happened? I want to play for you what the man said. I want to play so you can listen and listen very well. Exactly what I said many years ago. They said he's a warmonger. He's mongering for war. What he's saying is not true. He did not say the war. If you have seen the war, because I did not see the war, I should die as a slave in the zoo. It's not you. I want to play that the world may listen. These are the so-called intelligentsia intellectual. At the end of the day, behind all this grammar is emptiness. There is nothing in it. Absolutely nothing. That is devoid of common sense. When we were telling them, they said, no. Now listen, please, very, very carefully. Listen.
So what do they expect of us now?
Who are us?
Now that this war is on our doorstep. Of course they have.
What did he say? Soyinka, Wole Soyinka, a Nobel laureate, said, the war is on our doorstep. Who brought the war?
Yes, sorry for coming late. As we are preparing to come, something happened. So we have to take care of it before we are here. So I want to start by saying good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Depends on your location, your time that you are watching, or where you domicile in this world. I welcome to today's open mic for all Biafrans, for us to talk about Finland. Simon Ekpa Njoku at Peacock in Finland. And those enemies that are also in Finland claiming they are there for Batobie, and why none of them want to step out. Why none of them want to step out? There is a reason why they don't want to step out. I welcome you. I salute all of you. I will start from comment section. Gordon, you are the first person today. Thank you so much for being here. Good afternoon. Biafra TV, hashtag, I am a citizen of United States of Biafra, hashtag Nigeria must go. Manuel John, I am a citizen of United States of Biafra, hashtag Nigeria must go. Greetings, Biafrans. Amadi Shigozie. Oh, big man is in the building also. Michelle, thank you so much. Good afternoon, Maz Shina. Greetings from here. I greet you too. The way from. Thank you. Ahmad also said, hashtag, I am a citizen of United States of Biafra. Thank you for that. And hashtag, Nigeria must go. Biafra is a nation. That is a wonderful one from all well-meaning Biafrans. And as we are proceeding to today's program, is for all Biafrans. You can also ask questions when you join. You can also as well comment from the comment section and demand an answer for that. That is why it's an open mic to every Biafrans today, like we normally do every Friday for every Biafran that join us on our platform. So I ask you to please like and share the program so others can join us at this moment. We want to listen from Dr. Masanga. Before that, the video I played, or the voice, is the voice of Mazen Kano. We also want Finland to listen to this. Also, no, this is why Simon Ekpa stood up to fight for his people, to stop Nigeria government and to stop the genocide of his own people. Because Nigeria decided to Islamize us through a genocide. And the viral videos that are making headway everywhere proving how Nigeria is Islam country. And I have told you that I believe in one Nigeria, whether you like it or not. What you see that's happening in Nigeria has happened in Turkey, Iran, and many Islam countries. And this is the only how they can be able to take over the territory by buying or causing genocide of those that did not believe in their own ideology. This is how it happens to many countries in this world. And today, the same thing is happening to us. And I'm telling you this for free, that whatever we are saying today, that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa Njoku, who Mazi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya, brought back to Nigeria. Simon Ekpa Njoku was arrested in conjunction with Nigeria government promising Finland oil. On that, Finland decided to agree to work with Nigeria to stop the Biafran people on what belongs to us. And by keeping our PM for the genocide to continue. And because of this genocide, that is the reason why that Obatobi Simon Ekpa Njoku stood up to save the life of his own people, to save the life of every indigenous person. But instead of Finland to look at the history and follow the event that is playing out, to understand why Simon Ekpa, who they know very well, who has as one of their military in their country, instead of them to pay attention to understand why Simon has decided to fight to restore their own the peace and save the life of every indigenous person. Finland refused to understand it. Finland refused to pay attention because of the money that they have been making from that the Nigerian government has given them. That is the reason why Finland colluded with the Nigerian government to stop us from having freedom. Why the Finland president is claiming that they have the right to live and the freedom is only for them, not for a black man. But as for the Biafran people, Obatobi take it upon himself to let Finland to understand that freedom is for every human being. Freedom is for every human. Once you are a human being, that it doesn't matter the color or who you are and your size. It's all about equal rights of every human being according to their own law. But instead of Finland to focus on that, Finland want to become one of the world power by thinking that through the Nigerian government that they can be able to make huge amount of money for them to proceed, for them to become who they want. But they feel that it's not that way, that the world is one and everybody is looking at what is going on. And then that the truth might prevail at last. The truth might prevail at last. It is very important that we all, and also Finland, to know that this truth they are trying to cover is going to destroy Finland if Finland refuses to adhere to the right legal paths and understand that Simon Ekpa Njoku is only fighting for his people right to live, not right to be rich, not right to become to take over Nigeria. No, only that he's fighting for us to return back to the way we are before the 1914 amalgamation. And Finland is one of the countries that understand clearly the history of the Biafran people in Nigeria. Finland understands the history of the Biafran people about the 1967 war that Nigeria brought to us, about the genocide that took place in 1967 to 1970, that Finland, that Nigerian government and British massacre over 10 million Biafrans in that war, both mother, children, and everything that called human being in our territory. But because of our hands are clean, and because of we are the image of Chukwuka Abiyama, he decided to keep us alive. And we have come back to take what belongs to us. Like when Finland fight with Russia to take their own country and take what belongs to them. That is justice to Finland. That is why you are keeping Simon Ekpa Njoku. He never committed any crime in your country. He never did anything wrong in your country, and which he knows very well. So that's why we are asking you today that what Europe is crying for this time around about those people that are being buying people is why Simon Ekpa Njoku stood up to defend the life of his people and to give his people, his own people, the life that they deserve to live. Like you, Finland, giving your citizens the life they deserve to live. Nothing more than that is what Simon Ekpa is doing. So you colluding with the Nigerian government to arrest him, put him behind the bars, is not going to solve the problem. What is going to solve the problem is for you to, that you know the truth, and you to stand on this truth is the only remedy in what is happening. Whatever that you are doing is not the remedy, it's not the solution, and it can never yield any results at this time that we are into. That is why we are calling on Finland to do the needful. Why do you arrest him? I sincerely want you, Finland, to listen to him, to know why you keep him in prison, and why you are taking him to your court, and why you must leave him, because he's fighting for the right of his people. Nothing more than that. So I want Finland government that you know the truth to understand this. So, and also we want entire Africa to also join to recognize our country, because this is the life, the light, and the savior of Africa. The world, that is why the world don't want Biafra to be. And that is why Finland is also fighting against the true people that have their own land. Keeping Simon Ekpa Njoku in prison has also proved to you that Simon is not inciting us, but rather we are the one who incite him and give him mandate to fight for us. And through you, Finland, believing that Finland will play the role that you played in the case of Namibia with South Africa, the role you placed on the time of the Second World War, that you always a mediator and bring peace. And Simon Ekpa Njoku was calling on you at all times, hope in you that you will play that the same role. We are asking you, Finland, what has changed? That you have lived the role that you normally play to bring peace between self-determination and those that want to have their own nation. That is why we are asking Finland to do the needful at this stage we are into. Please, I ask you from TikTok also to like the live stream, also share to people that you have on your account so they can join us to listen to the message we are sharing this wonderful evening or morning or afternoon, depending where you are reside or where you're domiciled. So Finland, please listen to Simon Ekpa Njoku before we go into the main program of today. After that, we are going to give the mic to Biafrans.
If Nigeria is not disintegrated and Biafra emerge, Nigeria will become the biggest threat to the human existence. When they succeed in capturing all the mineral and natural resources in our land, they are going to be sponsoring attack in West
They will sponsor attack in America. They will have imaginable and unbelievable resource attack in any part of the world. For this to not happen, every nation in Europe and America and Asia, those who want a global peace, must rise up to build a new Israel in Africa. It is time, and the time is now.
Finland, this is the man you keep in prison. Finland, this is man you are taking to your appeal court. Finland, this is the man that you sentenced for 6 years. Calling on you, even to serve your own country, because you don't know who this terrorist country called Nigeria that are trying to capture everything from the indigenous people we attack tomorrow. That is why we ask Finland. He only called for you for peace. Also to serve you in the nearest future, because the Finland government cannot tell us what will happen in the next 10 years. And Simon Ekpa Njoku and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who understand and who God had shown what will happen in the next 20 years to come, is here calling you and giving you the meaning of what is happening in Nigeria. Instead of you to stand on this truth, instead of you to maintain the truth, you decide to collide with Nigeria to do the same thing that British colluded with Nigeria in 1960 to 1970 to buy over 10 million Biafrans in the war that Nigeria brought to us when we are living peaceful in our own territory. So Finland, we want you to look at keeping Simon Ekpa Njoku. Since you kept him in prison, the massacre, the kidnapping, the ongoing genocide that is happening in Nigeria, both in our own eastern region, I am asking you, has it stopped? Has it stopped, Finland? Today, Nigeria, Finland, is it a better country to live? Finland, have you ever think that why America designates Nigeria as a country of particular concern? And Finland, you know what the criteria or what it takes to designate a country as a country of particular concern. Finland government, you know it very well. The female prosecutor and the male prosecutor in Finland, I am asking you, are you not hearing what is happening in Nigeria? Are you not here as all countries in the world are pointing Nigeria? Why that only Finland is the country as of this time around that is not even pointing hand in Nigeria? And Simon, whom you know very well, who is your military reserve from time immemorial, and who is also a politician in your country, the ambassador of peace, instead of you to listen, and instead of you to understand that in Biafra, that this gas or this oil that Nigeria is giving you in a wrong way, that in Biafra, that you will have it in quantum as you like, because the Biafran people, we are not depending on oil. We want to build a brain-based country like Israel, like China, like Japan. This oil, even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon said, we are going to give some countries that want it free. Finland, did you not think that if you have done the needful, that you will be among those that will benefit from these our resources? If you play the rule You play in the case of South Africa, Namibia, Algeria, Belgium in the Second World War, Finland. Why do you think that this little one that you are taking through corner way, that is going to bring destruction to your country and change your name from the better place it was before, and now you decided to put it on a wrong path? Those are things that is going to drag you down. That is why we are calling people of Finland to do the needful by releasing our prime minister. Self-determination is not a crime. And the under self-determination law, when you're defending yourself, when you are a threat and somebody come to chase you away, that if you happen to defend yourself, if the person come with machete, you must go with machete. If the person come with AK-47, that you will go with it, but we decide not to go through that route. Now, that is why Simon Ekpa and Njoku formed government in exile under Brigi, transition us to United States of Biafra, preparing for our peaceful redeclaration or pronunciation of our nation. Before you, Finland, that he is calling to be a mediator, took him away. I want you to listen again to the message that Simon Ekpa and Njoku sent to the entire Europe, the entire Asia, and the America also. And because of this message is why you kept him in your prison, in your custody, and doing a charade that you are doing. Finland, we thought that you were a civilized country. What happened in court yesterday is proving how corrupt you are by telling us that the gadgets, the systems are down. It's only in Nigeria, as a corrupt country, that we turn off the mic for the truth not to come out. Finland, no matter how you turn off your gadgets, no matter how the system is down, the truth must prevail at all times. The truth come out at last. So no matter what you collude to do, the Nigerian government, we are telling you that this you are doing is destroying your reputation and you are bringing yourself down. Listen to the message of the man that you kept in prison in Finland.
If Nigeria is not disintegrated and Biafra emerge, Nigeria will become the biggest threat to the human existence. When they succeed in capturing all the mineral and natural resources in our land, they are going to be sponsoring attack in West. They will sponsor attack in America. They will have imaginable and unbelievable result attack in any part of the world. For this to not happen, every nation in Europe and America and Asia, those who want a global peace, must rise up to build a new Israel in Africa. It is time, and the time is now.
That is why you keep him in prison. Because of the truth. Because of his position about, he's making a position about Nigeria and what Nigeria stands for. Finland, we are calling on you to remember how you fought with Russia, that you did not go legal in the case of Finland and Russia. Let's say that the time that you are going through that route was through that way is the way to achieve a country. And we have agreed that under this 21st century, that we are going to use peaceful approach, diplomatic approach, to restore our lost nation. And the easiest way to prove that is by forming government in exile and using the multiple dimension of calling to release Simon Ekpa and Njoku and issue our peaceful redeclaration of our lost nation. These are why we are here, and that is why we are calling on Finland to do the needful so that we can have our own nation. Finland, you must do the needful at this stage. the truth that you are hiding is going to destroy Finland if Finland refuses to do the needful. We mean no harm to you, Finland, but do not mean any harm to us. Finland government, do the needful. So on that note, my fellow Biafrans, we want to have our program today from the page of our sister Ekpa Media about Finland, and put our own words to it, and now have the mic for every Biafran who want to join us today, because every Friday is an open mic to Biafrans to say their mind and also ask questions if you have a question. So as I'm about to play the video, if you want to join the studio, you can join with me, and after the video, you give your speech. So we're going to analyze this video throughout today. So please, the link is on the comment section if you wish to join. So we are going to share the program where all of us can listen to the program. And we're also going to talk about those that are in Finland and why they are there. So listen to this.
Biafrans, you don't finally read though. Madam Nikki Don officially resigned as Vam deputy. And in the course of her resignation, she revealed a lot of secrets, a lot of lies that this Soba group peddled concerning this particular task. They said that our PM Simon Ekpa was owing the Finland. She exposed the tension that this particular task have put a lot of them on, to the point that they begin to imagine going to bank to borrow some money. But on getting to Finland, they found out the truth. And my people, this truth will shock you, because it is not the same amount of money that they claim that our PM was owing. That is truly old, my people. Hey, this story go shock you. Scammers everywhere using Biafra struggle to feed themselves. All this and more will be detailed in this particular video. If only you can watch it to the very end. Greetings, my wonderful people. Welcome back again to Ekpa Media, the one and only YouTube channel where they give you back-to-back updates about this where they go on in Biafra land. Today is 8th of August 2026, and I am back again with another latest and a very important update, because this one concerns finance, and we all know that Odoroku is Ego. So it is very, very important that all Biafrans should take out their time and watch this video. Please, as you are watching, share it. Can always follow you when we see a video. We are still trying to digest what happened yesterday in Finland and the exposition we saw this morning concerning the group of people who went there with another evil motive, trying to make themselves more relevant than other Biafran in the life of our PM. But PM, being a man of wisdom, did not allow them to achieve their evil motive. We can see exposition that came out, how they petitioned PM and the rest of them. We are trying to digest all this in my people. Finland, it is a blessing in disguise. Ask me why. Do not worry. By the time you watch this video to the very end, you will agree with me in the comment section that this Finland they went is a blessing in disguise for all Biafrans. Now, before they went to Finland, before I will play this video, so I'm going to go hear directly from the horse's mouth. Now, Biafrans, let me give you a background story. When they were planning for protests, when they are planning on how Biafrans will go to Finland for our PM Simon Ekpa's appeal, they started this narrative. I know that majority of us saw the update that PM is owing a lot of tax, and that the Finland government said that without those taxes, that PM Ekpa's appeal will not commence. And people, from the end of 4-bar group, then go there about 3 or 4 now. Then we shall see RC 100 men and the rest of them. So my people, on their side, they are putting pressure on the part of their members, people that belong to them, people that support them. They were putting them under tension to pay those taxes. And those people, being the lovers of freedom and also the love and care for PM. Onyega no one na PM. Ne we puta sa. No ya ha puta. Ya try ya lock. with appeal so that he will regain his freedom. These people started paying up tax. Then now what block tax. So they say that the tax that PM is owing Finland is 140,000 euros. Imagine 140,000 euros. Yakas na PMG. But my people, when our people now got to Finland, they found out the whole truth about this tax, and it was very shocking. As I saw this news, Western Bar. Because my people, for the interest of people gathering under the conversation, now Simo, is there everything that you must post? I will post something that I know that my people will learn 1 or 2 lessons from it, because enough of these scammers, enough of scamming people, scamming innocent Biafra that is hustling for their daily living, hustling for their family, hustling for their siblings. It should not be both people in the homeland and people in diaspora. It should not be easy with 1 naira or $1. It's not easy. If they want to fund something, let it be a legit something. I saw this update this morning. This woman, this our sister, Madam Nikki, now, Deputy Vam. She came out this morning. Where could you say the Ako Iben Sube? Where Suya Surisi? Kayakusi and Kebezoku. Now the thing where you were since. Let us say the truth. And in the process, she officially resigned as deputy for Vam. Osina Yana Hazaro. Now Vam should go and look for another deputy. I have explained it for you. Now, hear from the horse's mouth. Please do not forget to like the video, share it with other Biafrans so that they too they go learn 1 or 2 lessons there. Do not give out the little money I manage without getting a confirmed and a legit information or update about that money you are putting out.
All right. Okay, it's good morning from Finland. The time here in Finland is I think it's 9:30 in the morning. Yeah. So I hope today will be an eventful day. It's Saturday, so I and my entourage will find where to visit. You see. Okay, so not boring you with my personal life. Let me just go ahead with what I want to say. You see, okay. My fellow Biafrans. Yeah, okay. Because of freedom, we do a lot of things, we do a lot of sacrifices to support our freedom, and we have already said that we will not bring Zugerian attitude into Biafra. No, that is why no matter the height you think you have reached in life or the position that you have reached, for this freedom, you need to, humble yourself. All right. I accepted to support Honorable Pastor Van. Yes, because I would love to, continue to talk to Biafrans in a professional manner, have a professional handle that I can use to continue to talk to Biafra, not just on the space, Honorable Pastor Van approached me to be his deputy and support him. And I told him that I'll think about it. Let him give me time. I told him I'm a very busy person. Yeah, but I'll try it for a while. If it's not, if I can't do it, I'll just quietly resign. Then just quietly leave. See? The present situation of things. I'm not happy with what just happened with the tax issue. If I wasn't present in Finland, maybe people, I don't know, they'll say that as he was talking in his channel yesterday, that Ekpa and Ife and, you know, they are trying to, sorry, Ekpa and Ife, they're not in Finland. Maybe let's say Pastor Bina, or he didn't mention names, but I believe those are the, you know, he was referring to. I don't like that. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me anyhow. Please. And I don't want to enter into back and forth with Honorable Pastor Van Van Van. You know that's the last thing I will ever do. I've not finished. I've not all the time I have in this world. It's not even enough to cater for my businesses, my family, Biafra. Obviously enters into back and forth with what Pastor Van Van Van. You know I can't do that. The way you spoke about me in your program of yesterday is a no-no to me. If I hadn't accepted to be your deputy, I don't think there was any chance for you to talk like that. Bye. I'm a very humble person, humble to a fault. You see? What took place in Finland, the very first day in the court, they said that tax is not urgent. It can't take priority over anything. And that was not what we were told by Mr. Mamman. And even you, but I'm not blaming you, Pastor Van Van Van. You received your instructions from Mr. Mamman. See? What we were told is that
Nikki, I want to leave it stop here first to tell you that Van 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 is not receiving any instruction from Ahmadu Abo, but they colluded together to make you, and you accepted to be made by them. You know, our people use Chiamaka Ajere. He needs money badly, and he's desperate to get money by all means. I want to refresh you, Nikki, your mind back to when Abatobi started newly, and Biafrans was not giving money, because Biafrans are very stubborn, and they are very, very intelligent when it's come to spend their money. They will test you, and you will prove that you stand on the truth, and that's what you want them to give you money for, that you can do it before Biafrans will start giving you money. When Abatobie left Simon Ekpa Njoku and went to Idu, because he was thinking that Nelly Ofebu will give him the money that he's not making from Biafra movement. And what happened? When Vava went to Idu with Nelly Ofebu, he could not see 1 naira. And that is when he understands that time that whatever that glitters, whatever that is glitters is not gold. And Chiamaka Ajere run back to Prime Minister after saying that the Biafra Gerisi But to the Biafra, we take the head of Simon Ekpa Njoku. Call him all kinds of names. So are you telling us that when he went to Idu, that those who followed him to Idu was deceived? And he's taking instruction from who then? Nikki. Nikki, I'm asking you. You said you were a lawyer. And also, I want to put a debate on you, Nikki, to open YouTube. I want to have a debate with you because you claim you are a lawyer and you know many things. You based on multiple on Montevideo Convention. I want us to debate about your brigi under Montevideo Convention. If Montevideo Convention covers your brigi of your Chiamaka Ajero and the Mama Doabo. So coming back to what I'm analyzing to you, or what I want you to know, Nikki, I want you to know that you are not deceived. But because of your envy, jealous, and hatred of someone that did not do anything to you, that is why you fall in the hands of scammers and self-flowing scammers. And once you follow a scammer, you must be scammed. Nikki, I also want you to know that Chiamaka Ajere is not taking instruction, but the same way Finland colluded with Nigeria, in the same way Chiamaka Ajere colluded with Mama Doabo to say that the only avenue to make you to get money from your pocket is by championing TAS. Is by doing what? Is by championing TAS. And by championing TAS, that is the center point of how they will get money, because they have gone around, present lawyer, money is not coming, they have done all kind of things, they did not get anything. So the only that will trigger them for you to use emotion is telling you that, oh, Obato Obie cannot be able to be released if they did not pay his tax. That if they don't pay the tax of Obato Obie, that he can never be released. And the emotion and the blackmailing they use on you is what is affecting you, not that he deceived you. Remember, I counted things, so I said the envy, jealous, hatred, undermining, or disrespecting, saying, is he a woman like me? Will give me instruction. And you, as you are refusing to, or you refuse to obey Obato Obie and on his words, you had it clear, Nikki, that Obato Obie is the chief of staff, that she is the surrogate, that she need to protect the mandate. Now, as a lawyer, if you are not corrupt, because birds of the same feather must flock together, Nikki. If you are not corrupt, if you are not birds of the same feather, you can never follow people that disobey the instruction, like those IPOB organizations who disobey the order from us in Nandekano, that no one should attack Simon Ekpa Njoku. That no one should attack Simon Ekpa Njoku. They refused. And he also said, hand Radio Biafra over to him. And they refused. Those IPOB who disobeyed Mazen Nandekano and the follow China Sanworu, my question to you, did anybody deceive them? Nikki, did anybody deceive those who refused to obey the instruction and who refused to agree? Simon has come to bring a new dimension, that we should follow him, share his program accordingly. That is undermost. Those that disobey that instruction from us in Nandekano, Nikki, I am asking you, can you told us that, can you agree that those people was being deceived by China Sanworu and Shike, those here with Ken Guru and all of them who was attacking Simon Ekpa Njoku? That is my question to you. I will leave it for you to answer. Number 2, Nikki, did you ever have that Master said that Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala is the chief of staff, that she must protect the mandate, that she is my surrogate? That is number 2, Nikki. And those who refuse to stand on this, by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and by Mazi Simon Ekpa, are you going to tell us that anybody who, after hearing from the leader that you claim you love, that there is a person till today that he never said Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala has been fired as my chief of staff, that she's no longer the surrogate, that I don't want her to protect the mandate? Nikki, have you heard those of Mazi Simon Ekpa, despite you being in Finland? I am asking you. If you can find an answer to these 3 questions I ask you, then you know that Chiamaka Ajerwe and Mama Duabo is a criminal, a scammer, who, that the words of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Agi Ude, what I will do to you, today is open mic. Don't do it, because if you're coming, I will block you. But I will give you the mic, please. This is my link. Enter. And so you can tell us the truth. If you don't enter, the other time you commented, I deleted it. So he said this is not true. Now, Nikki Age, please, if you cannot use this link to enter, you are a liar, you are a deceiver, you are a scammer, and your generation will be scammed, and your generation will never stand on the truth, and you are bringing curse upon your family if you did not use the link to enter. But if you use the link to enter, nothing will happen to your family. Agnes, please, Agnes, use this link to enter the stage. I don't want you to be on back of the stage, and I will give you 5 minutes. If you did not enter, today is an open mic. I will block you. That is why it's open mic to everyone who wants to enter to the stage. So please, pick up the link, enter. Pick up this link and enter right now, please. It's very, very, if you can do so. If you know that you know the truth, and the Agnes Ude, that you are saying the truth, please have the mic, enter, and come and tell us the truth, please. I'm waiting for you. 5 minutes. So, Nikki, I have asked 3 questions I left for you to answer, because I know that you are watching, you get the program. And I also challenge you that I want a debate between you and I on 3 things: Montevideo Convention that you always mention, and Geneva Convention, UN Charter, and the Vienna Convention about government in exile. And Nikki, I want you also, as a lawyer you are, to explain what is multiple dimension to fight to restore a lost nation through your brigade. I want you to have this at the back of your mind. And I put a debate and challenge to you, Nikki. Call me to any platform you wish, I will come. It's not about nonsense, man. If you're not a nonsense woman, and I have captured your picture and I store you and your picture on my page already, because the time will come, I will bring you out. The same way I have captured your picture, that you stand here if this is really your picture. So it's not about, please, if you're not a nonsense woman, and if you're not a criminal that are scamming Biafra, if you are not a Satan, a snake that deceive Eve, the same way deceive Ugo 247, please use Agnes, use the mic, and again enter the stage. You have 5 minutes to remain 4 minutes. 1 minute. If you don't do so, I will block you. You cannot comment here again. So I'm waiting for you to enter through the link. If you are enough, if you have confidence of who you are, please, Agnes, use the mic and use the link and enter. Use this link and enter, Agnes. I want you to, it's a free mic, it's open mic, Agnes, enter. I'm not doing anything to you, but I will expose you because your picture will be every social media for them to know who you are. So I said, I want you to use the link to enter. It's not about writing, hiding on the comment section. And you know that lies always hide. People that tell lies always hide. They don't want to hear their voice. They don't come out to talk. If you know that you, Agnes Ude, Age, use a link and enter the stage. The same way you can see me talk. Don't open your video. Just enter. So, going back to what I was saying, Nikki, I said I challenge you with my 4 questions and the assignment I give to you. I ask you to please tell us, type on your phone. Type on your phone. What is multiple dimension by using Brigi to fight to restore Biafra under Montevideo Convention? Remember that Brigi is an organization raised by Simon Ekpa and Njoku. That is my, I want you to call me at any platform of your choice. Let us do this debate. I challenge you. Being a lawyer does not give you a guarantee that you can talk about Biafra. And the same way as you being a lawyer is being, that have been deceived you, scam you, is proving that even on the lawyer stage, that you cannot present a matter and you cannot defend a client. Because if you cannot defend yourself on issue of Brigi, surrogate, mandate, and the chief of staff in position to the way we are right now, that means you cannot even defend any client in the court. So you claiming you are a lawyer, in fact, you are insulting yourself on the world stage. So I challenge you, Nikki. This is a pure challenge to you. So invite me to any platform of your choice. My number is everywhere. If you want to contact me through WhatsApp for us to go through it, my WhatsApp number is +97 33 60 51 337. That is my WhatsApp number. If you can do so, then I want you to be proud of a lawyer you are. I am not a lawyer, but I said that I want to challenge you. I want to have a debate with you on 4 things. The only procedure, the criteria to restore Biafra through government in exile. You believe there is government in exile. So I want you to accept my challenge. That day on that challenge, I want to prepare about multiple dimension. What is the meaning of multiple dimension? So you'll be prepared. I want to give you what you prepare for us to debate on it. As a lawyer, you are. So I leave it there. I go back to your video. Now, to continue from where I stopped, Chiamaka Ajere, you said you have to blame him because Chiamaka Ajere is always having meeting what to tell people like you for you to bring money and to deceive Biafrans. So whatever Chiamaka Ajere is being said is well organized, planned together with Imam Maduabu to capture people like you. Because of what? He's not a woman like me. How could I take instruction from a woman? But you forget that the chief of staff of UK is a woman. America, in United Kingdom is a woman. Even in America also. Go and check. On this, before I continue, I have Odogwenugu in the building. There is an open mic for Biafrans to comment based on the video we are playing to bring more truth, to tell them that this they are passing through, what they are passing through today is they deserve to pass through because they refuse to accept the truth. So Odogwenugu, please, from my location, good evening and welcome to the program. If you are close to your mic.
Yes, I'm close, but not so close. I just want to beg you now, don't remove that illiterate or that how can I call it?
Agi.
Yeah, it's Dr. Agi. Don't remove her. Allow her to be schooled. Let us school her so that she will learn. If you allow her to go out from his timidity and ignorance without learning, let us teach her first of all what is called education. Educate her first of all before you remove her. She cannot come. Don't expect her to come in. So continue to teach her. Then after that, remember that you told me, you promised me that the question or my this thing I told you, you answer it. From there, you educate even the people you are talking to. You remember I told you, find out what's the meaning of sabotua, and sabotaging. 3. I hope these 3 things will educate them and the people you are mentioning their names here. So go ahead. We are listening.
Okay.
I beg you on behalf of Biafrans, don't remove her. Screw her.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. So, based on this video we are playing today,
40,000 is not offsetted. The appeal will not hold. Yeah,
now you heard how all of them was being scammed. That without paying these stars or this money, that our appeal court will not hold. At your level, a lawyer like you cannot decode to understand the truth. You cannot make a research. If someone is having case or being sentenced or trying to come to appeal court or his matter, if he's holding a country tax he did not pay, can that stop him from appearing to appeal court? Nikki, you could not do that, and you are a lawyer. You could not find out by yourself, as a lawyer you are, that coming to courts can not paying for tax stop someone to appeal for his case, and the case can go on. So you could not even find it out by yourself. Can't use that you are deceiving yourself. You are the one being confused and deceiving yourself. Why Chiamaka Ajere capitalize on things with Mama Dwabo to do what? To scam you. And you accepted the scam because you have hatred, envy, and jealousness in your mind. And you undermine the truth. And you don't have at this your time, you could not be able to reason difference between government with a name Brigi and government in exile that have issued a peaceful rededication of a lost country. Which one is the superior? And which one has the legal backup of all international law? Because whenever you type on international law, the word, the laws from the Montevideo Convention, Geneva Convention, Vienna Convention, UN Charter, all of them will appear to you. Nikki, you could not do this as a lawyer you are. You could not research as a lawyer you are. That is why you were gullible. Sorry, I may use that word. That is why you did not qualify to be a lawyer. Because lawyers do a lot of research. And when lawyers stand on the stage, you can see the boldness to talk. And look at you, Nikki. Because of you scam yourself, you deceive yourself, you brought it upon yourself at this your age that you might even snub and bam, and you called yourself a lawyer, and you allow Chiamaka Ajere at his level to scam you, to tell you what to want to do, and you could not ask a question. That simply means you don't have a good mind that Biafra should be restored. And that simply means birds of the same feather must flock together.
Every other thing every fund supposed to be directed to the tax. But that was not what we were told in Finland. No. We are still in Finland. No. Even Obato Bie's dad, that the elderly Finland man, he was just laughing at us when we were asking her, we were asking him the same question, bombarding him with this question of tax. He said, "What is this? Where is this thing? Where is this 140,000 euros coming from?" He was just looking at us and
any opportunity. Now, let me tell you, Nikki, what they did to you is what Master Nakano said, that our people see every opportunity as a business where to make money. So, Chiamaka Ajere, Mama Duabo, Agi of PUC, and all of them, Oma Jan, Omo Ndibo, Nomo Ekwensu, and all of them, they see Biafra as an avenue to make money. So they use every opportunity once a leader is arrested to make money. So that is how the words of Master Nandekano has been fulfilled. That prophecy has fulfilled on the head of Chiamaka Ajere and also to you. Because of they have seen that there is no way they can be able to make any money. And the only way is to tell you that, oh, that if this money is not paid, that Obato BIP court will not proceed. And you are in Finland, confirmed that they have scammed you. And what do you, instead of you to correct yourself, and you know that all of them that are in BGC, CRC, PUK, they are all scammers, liars, and deceivers. They are all criminals. Instead of you to find out by yourself, and this could have opened your eyes, that is why when you start from the briggy, you fall back, you fall to your foot. Now you have fallen to your ramma. That is how you are a lawyer like you is disgracing yourself in this 21st century. Nikki, let's continue.
And then, what is sister? What is sister Chafe? She approached Anthony Tommy. Anthony Tommy, he told them that, he told her that the tax in question is 30,000 euros, and it's not even, it wasn't generated in Finland. It's something Holland, you know.
I hear the money is 30,000, and it's from $30,000, it's now become $120-something thousand. And you are saying it, you are like, I'm like this because I have been scammed. You know, I mean, all of you that refuse to stand on you declared. And when men undermine the truth, when women undermine the truth will come back to hurt you. The truth will put you in shame when the truth prevails. When the truth prevails, you will find yourself disappoint yourself. Like today, you have disappointed yourself at the level of lawyer.
And even at that, it's not something that will not make the appeal to go on. You see? Paying off the tax is not something that cannot be paid off instrumentally. No. Most of us that are living abroad, we know how tax issues work out here.
So now you know.
They take tax very, very serious. They give their tax every. But that does not mean that when you owe them, they won't give you the chance to pay it equally so far that you're paying something towards it.
Please
they will penalize you.
Like this,
You pay that penalty.
Those on
TikTok, penalty. Add that penalty into the one each. But you see, but they have a letter where they will give you time to respond. You see, or if you don't reply to their letters, you see, then they will do something. They may send going there and a bailiff to your house to seize your things. They may lock up they'll take action against you if you don't pay them their tax. But that is not what is going on here in PM Simon's case.
If that is not what is going on in PM's case, that is how you will know that all these things people are doing is not what's supposed to do after you declared. Because anything is against you declared is lie and scam to you. Anything that is not standing on the usually declared, anyone at all, what you are doing is not what's supposed to do. You are among them that are doing what are not supposed to do at this stage. You see how they scammed you and you confuse yourself, and now you have disappointed yourself, Nikki. And you claim you are a lawyer. Things you know, you're supposed to tell them. Instead of that, you are blind with envy and jealous. That how can a woman like me, I will take instruction from a woman? How do you think that you are obeying and you love Master Simon Ekpa, and you refuse to obey instruction? That all of you, Imam Maduabo, Bryce Nokoma, Shiomo Okoma, you are Vam, you are Dosho, and all of them is there. And Master Simon Ekpa said, Ngozi Arabeze, you are the surrogate, protect the mandate. Why can't you ask yourself, why is that among all these people that you are flowing today, that even up to today, that Baba has never changed his word, that Ngozi Arabeze to protect the mandate, Nikki? Why are you not reasoning like a normal human being? Why is that when jealous, envy, captured you, it will destroy you to put you on the level of ignorance of things you're supposed to know? It's not an excuse. Let me welcome our brother Njoku, please. If you are close to your mic, you can also make a comment, because an open mic to Biafrans, and based on this video I'm playing today, or whatever you think to ask as a question, or whatever you have to suggest. So Njoku, please, if you are close to your mic, unmute your mic. Do not open your video, or mute your mic and talk to Biafrans. Njoku, are you there? Okay, whenever you come, please open your mic.
The way you people talk to us about that 140,000 euros, but it's not good, because it can.
The way they are talking to you about Ngozi Arabeze, it's not good. It's not the right way. You see, the same energy they used to confuse, they used to convert you, and you went low as becoming deputy of Chiamaka Ajere. It's not good. I want to use your word. The same energy they channel to you about the $154 or $147 and you need to pay for Bato beer. And if you convert this money to Naira, you know how much it is. Like Chiamaka Ajera and Mama is making. It's the same way they have said, use that same energy to tell all kinds of lies and propaganda to our DPM, who brings us to the legal. Yes, yeah, go on and have the mic. Thank you. We'll continue from where I stopped. Go on.
God will bless all of you for what people are doing.
Also bless you.
Because how one on abroad or one on Biafra land. Now here on a hellfire. And on a hellfire. How on that side. Oh yeah, all these things happening. All I know, Gula him Jinasu Yanibo, Ogula only our heroes is born wine. Don't worry me like that. More won't go your abuse. I only have a lab sign in a wine in Biafra land. I got best. I got not their own side, anyone not our own side in the land. Because all the Canadian, the more Islamic in a man. You don't see, it can really. I got Anyamoto at the country. I got a minute to not cannot hit the hammer. Hacho Dona Organiru dice over. In here, Hamiko one so na Adam Gao, Chinekesi Ogawa, Molotala, ya would come Purushine Badam on highway. Hadum, Nasofani, Kayatawa, Halota. Mobile Biafra, Ngozo or a bed will at Biafra. How about one Ibeha, over at Arahaya, over at Arahaya, how I got on a bench one corner because I want money lawyers, many they cannot here. Now, no testible life before. Because a go hang with her is really had outside. How did we go hang with her? And it suffer Biafra not to come the way it's supposed to come. After Mazin and the Calon on email jail, not to keep now Mazin and the Calon jail. I go away and I go lay on your man at Biafra land. Under our second parties. That's in the party in the Equensuna party in the Omuchineke, on Yang Biafra land. Finish. Because what they are doing there is disgusting. Is disgusting. Look at one issue already now. That issue I got one issue. Nas Neabu Conca, Mas Simon no wrong. Oh yes, you now. Follow this woman. This woman is another one. Yeah, no carry. Only previous or Biafra. Yeah, better now one wasn't done the Carlos near 100 people. Yeah, now one in 100. Oh no, no, dear, na chego. Open the media, on a media, nature ego, may have like that hand on now. You know, there, no. I don't know why Anyuku ego is listen to Anyukumas and the Kalaniku. That's Anyuku ego. More woman put on a media now. A lot of LGBT Yoruba. Now here na the media. More woman that Dikunu put on a media. A lot of time I now. Because anyone more I like on a media. Or when you come to order, or when you anything I'm gonna Biafra land here, when you're like this year, or the one getting the cause out of their boy and car. Nkalia neguna Biafra land ria ma DOSO ma guy chiri okewasere bridge ono sana bridge mgbe ha bịa kwa bridge ya daba osimiri ọ dabara dị osimiri now that man adabala osimiri bridge akụ ha dum adabachala osimiri now because bridge akụwala. What are we saying self in abia ha miri ọkụ in arịọ ha rịọ ka ha change ka ha mee gịnị happen that can I matande have unu matande have because I get where parties and the righteous ga no n'ime ya na control ka Kale my Christ Nnamdi Kanu si na ga-ebe na Biafra land ka ọ bịa na Biafra land. Mara ma Christ ọ ga-elo na Biafra land. Also after creation of Biafra land, there will be no more creating of state until Christ come. O kwuru ekwu n'ọnụ ya, and ihe m o kwuru me ya once and for all. Ele dị ihe anọ ya na-eche ndị chọga ụzọ eji akụgbu mmadụ gbuo mmadụ. That woman ike isi ọcha ada gị na ada ndị otu abịa ada ndị ngwụrụ. That woman at her age, okay, na ya kpọrọ ya. Kai! This biko. Ma oge nkele ọ bụ oge nkele nke ọ bụ oge nkele nka ọ bụ onye elu ọ bụ onye ala mere ka Biafra ji anyị na nya ụdọ anyị na-emefu ego ihe hapụ ịbịa mgbe o kwesịrị iji abịa ọ ga-ata ahụ a ga-enyebe ha sanction ha whether they like it or not. Anyị amanna ha na anyị akpọrọ anyị gaa Israel anyị gacha ahịa alọta na Israel anyị gara lọta with a master prophet, everybody. Agam there, now there, that day, and a brief full member of Assemblies of God, Betagaram there, God Mechadison, Lotta, and Chua Biafra to the root today. Anyone they take the heat, how on other side, Neri, Chineka maybe up time, Ngozora Beze, because anyone then on all of Mandena. I must see, I want a spirit of a Mandena carry on one or the other. Because I had him from A to Z. Anyone on that, anyone do only gave a double do only gave or Moses our own time. Do only gave a car. Chineka Baba with a wine, Mazin and the Carlosina, Mabla one Ibitoro. Chua on him, Biafra, not Biafra Bella. Then Hanage Busaya, Apea, Chineka Piola Haya one by one. Otar in them more, Maze, Simon Ekpasina, no quarter in them more, Biafra quarter in them more, Otar in them more, Kana Piahana. All of them, God will punish all of them. Nanda do now na Biafra land. Obraga no ya nishi. No nishi umumu ha. Onye keep nde nyeka nde aha umu Ishmael today. I ji hocha eziokwu ana weju eziokwu ihu n'ala. Because na gini mekwano. Ewere nwatakịrị nwoke nne ya nwụrụ mgbe ọ bịara ihe ka ọ bara onye ọbụla uru. Ọ dị uru gwadị ọ hapụrụ ego m hapụ nna ya ji ego Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nna ya ji ego Simon Ekpa ji ego even nwunye Simon Ekpa godara Simon Ekpa nwunye Simon gaga de na agbala di ya alụ kai God of Nazareth ewere n'ọnụ ọgwụ onye ọcha ndị Igbo anyị kwanụ ndị Igbo anyị ọ bụ gịnị Igbo doro anyị gboo gịnị mere anyị ji bụrụ ndị gboo ọ bụ prostitute wejisi ike unu jisi ike maazị biko nye m ji mara ahụ ya egbulakwa unu jisi ike biko ọsọ obi adị anyị nwa mmanụ nga anyị nọ ya ahụ anyị taa ahịa anyị tofere na-ata ya onye ruwele up to 60 years ọ dịbeghị ekpa n'aka inwetabeghị ezigbo ụlọ na be gị ị ga-arụ ị ga-alaba gagadi ehi ụra ịbịasị n'ịka wụkwa mmadụ onye ahụ ọwụkwa mmadụ na ọsa na-ata ikikere ezi afọdụ nwa zunokoro nwaanyị kachala nka oge nkere Chukwu okike abịa maka ite ihe unyi n'ihu tee generation ha na-eji apụta ebe ọbụla ha si na-apụta Chineke ga-ete ihe unyi n'ihu mgbe ọbụla ha si na-apụta n'ụwa na Tinubu Buhari si na-aga ahụ na-aga eji anya ahụ Biafra ọhụ kwanụ ya Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dide ọ gwara ha na ọdide ọnwụrụ ọkwa dide ọnwụrụ eziokwu ke Maazị Nnamdi Kanu jiri mebie Naijiria otu ọ dị taa eziokwu na o mebie ya uche eziokwu ndị ha na ha si n'ofu afọ pụta n'ofu eriri pụta bụzi ndị na-achọ ka egbuo ya kworo ndọrọndọrọ ọchịchị kworo ịdọ isi onye ga-abụ onye isi ha Chukwu okike ihe ka emere ndị Igbo Chineke gị mebere wepụ ha n'ime mara that na ọ dịghị na-akụ nke ụwa bụ ihe efu na ihe ndị adụmadụ eche bụ vanity upon vanities according to the Bible ha nyere anyị were egbe nyepụkwa anyị were egbe nyeba ndị Hausa ndị Fulani were Baịbụl biye anyị Baịbụl bịazi emepụ anyị isi a makwara nwaanyị gakwanye ma na-ekwesịghị iti traụza agado nwa afọ Igbo ganye ma na-ekwesịghị iti traụza agado okporo ụzọ ma ya bịa n'ala Igbo na ya kwesịrị idres ka nwaanyị dịrị ka ala ọlọ ọ kwesịrị ịbụ bikọs a sị na agụgụ isi nwaanyị bụ ugwu ya ha mere onye ọbụla ha mere ha marakwa na ihe anyị nọ na bụ end time oge na ha na-agwụla Kraịst chọọla ịbịa ha chere ọ gaghị abịa ọ ga-abịa mgbe ahụ akụ dum ha chụtara ama ha ebe ha ga-edowe akụ dum ha chụtara nwa ebe ọ na-ala Chineke zọpụtara anyị ma ọ bụ ma Nnamdị Kanụ kemgbe mmekwa onye ọbụla mma na akpịrị ya mmanya ga-esokwa anwụ oke ọ gị bilong na arụsị ha nwụ because achọpụtara na ndị na-fight for Biafra bụ ndị chọrọ ka bilong na Islamic ha nwa bụ ISIS ha nwa bụ jihad ha nwa bụ everything eji Biafra land they will face their warrant. God onwe nwatakịrị ọnwụ ọgwụ bịa adị m ụtọ na nke Chineke nọ biko unu jisi ike unu kelewere na ajụ Chineke na ngọzi ọra bụ eze na unu kelewere anyị ya unu kelewere anyị onye ọbụla nọ nga ụlọ nọ si Chineke gbaa ya ume bikos onwebe onye ma ebe ọbụla ha gara na n'ime kọtụ ọkụ onyụọ n'ime kọtụ ele mgbe ọkụ na-agaghị anyị ha ga na-ekonye ụzọ Biafra bikos ndị sogha Biafra ka ha ike bikos ndị mmụọ ji Biafra ọ dị only creation nọ n'Afrịka ekecha ya Afrịka nwee ike irepent chai Jesus Christ onye ha nọ na-ewese time ha wesiwe time biko nwanne m nwoke unu jisi ike.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, today is an open mic. Today is an open mic to everybody to say the way it is in their mind, and also sending message to Finland. Release our Moses and our Aaron. Two of them. Please. But when we go on.
Oh yeah, Kamgaroku. Is that the person I talked to yesterday?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Is he hearing me?
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. I'm watching it. I'm hearing you.
So you are the Udochukwu and Nanumakia since.
More about the Udochukwu.
But are you in a Yoko? You die. In a Yoko, you die.
Udochukwu the Runu. Mother Runu. Mugana Tawdra Hong Kainata.
Udochukwu.
Ekwu ụgwọ car park, ekwu ụgwọ ụlọ, ekwu ụgwọ ka emechakwa edekwa akwụkwọ ụgwọ ịbịakwa mmekwa ka Biafra.
Ozugbo. What I want to tell you.
Ọ na-eme m anya mmiri nye ụmụ anyị onye ndị bụ ndị Igbo kwesịrị ịnọkọta na ofu ala Igbo.
Udochukwu ozugbo ọkwa isi ka ekene Ngozi Orabaeze.
Unu kelere m ya.
O ji hang achọrọ m ịgwa na o ji handkerchief white one oge ji wee fichara ya mmiri. That paper o ji, that document o ji n'aka oghọ ihe mere ha ncha niile ji yọọ ọkụ ha ji yọọ so kuro down.
The na-agbamanya mmiri ọ na-agbamanya mmiri
we know anya mmiri ọha na-agba is what I told you yesterday, not only you. Or because of anya mmiri ahụ ọ na-agba ka Ngozi Orabaeze anyị na-ekwu okwu ya ji kwechie ọnya ka famdi o wechere ụmụ nwanyị biko ejina maka ndị dị nzuzu doso ụmụ akwụna like Bianco no si na ndị our heroes ada no Udochukwu na n'ife na-ekwu
my brother.
Listen to me. We are talking to the world. We are not in private conversation.
Go ahead, my brother.
This is real Biafra, the real Biafra TV. So, Ejine, because of Akunadeka Bianco, no, na other women, no, we compare what other people. Or you about to age in France. When in France at the age of 12 again, mugo munabo dosa. So inda ina fuaya achụpụrụ ya achụpụ na vile n'ukwu osisi ka ọ na-ala so tenaka anabri ọnụ. So ọ bụ na ị chọrọ ime ihe ga-adị mma o nwere ihe a na-akpọ isi ya bụ okpu okwu abashu ife na une achọ otu ihe esi wee sendere ya buye ya isi ya bụ okpu obie ya ọkpa abashu
already because
so happier and if na him yes. I say we are talking to the world and many Biafrans are listening. They are listening. Yeah,
I'm here with you now. My mind has come down.
Amadioha and the spirit of Biafra and what you said now, Samuel Ekpa said, Otaria Nabia, Nobrokwa na apia. Obrokwa na apia.
Okay.
So that Otarika received yesterday in a court.
Wonderful.
Personally, on her own side, day before yesterday or 3 days ago, ono n'ebe ono. Ihe dịka ntụ ọkụ ma nke ojii ma nke ọcha jupụta na akpati akwụ ya. Ntụ ọcha na ntụ ojii. Ọ mara ebe o siri bịa. Udochukwu get ntị na we have a long way to go.
Okay.
In a quote, odozi educational to Biafrans. So Biafrans need to know that what we are doing is spiritual, and that spirit is fighting for us. We are not fighting again. We are now building our nation. We are now building Biafra land. And all those people you are mentioning, the constitution, a yegoha cheer, one of the Ebehagano. In addition to that, after our declaration of Biafra, there's something that Ray Biafra said that happened in Ghana. And I want you to hear it from him. What Ghana did to their people. Can you say
because
it so that we hear?
Because of saboteurs, Ghana built what they call court of no mercy and court of no appeal.
Good.
Because of people like Nikki and all of them that are like when we talk about them, them. That is those that because of them Ghana built court of no appeal, court of no mercy. So in Biafra land, I said I am going to lead that protest in all over 40 states. That every state must build court of no appeal in Biafran threat for us.
No, you are not going to read anything. Our constitution can be amended, so we will add it.
Yes,
add it into our constitution as a standing law. It will be a standing law.
That's how it's supposed to be.
So Udochukwu, cool down. Don't think about these people. What you will be doing now is they are calling Nigeria are calling David Masanga in Finland to make sure that they truncate their appeal of Simon Ekpa. That Masanga should remove his hand in representing Simon. That's the meeting they are organizing in Finland. But to talking about all these referrals, all these individuals, don't worry. Dr. Ngozo Rebeze is holding them in their scrutum with that document. Then if you are concerned about Dr. Ngozo Rebeze, pray that she will not give up, because if she changes her mind and sell this document that she's holding, then my own and your own is finished. My own and your own is finished.
God will not allow that to happen.
Thank you very much. I just want to verify if it is you that I talked to yesterday. I have told Rose that I've seen somebody who will give him the unguo that he will drink, and the Biafra Exodus. So I have told them, be preparing for that. We are coming home soon. Chino, continue your lecture. I will come back later.
May God strengthen you people. May God strengthen all of you. All of you shall receive blessings of God right from this moment in the name of Yeshua. He said.
I give one other divine precious the mic to also talk to Biafrans. Please, one have the mic. It's an open mic program.
My brothers.
Thank you. Thank you, Biafrans. Greetings. I greet you all. Afọ Odogwu Onyeike. Good evening, sir. Daalụ for the good. Ọ dịzikwa ka ịkazị Chineke ụmụaka ekwekọ m kwuo okwu tata biko. Ọ dịzikwa ka ịkazikwa ọ dịzikwa ike gị this time ịnọzikwa biko chetụ na obere.
Okay, so as we're waiting for her to join us, we'll be listening to the
destroy the family. I'm telling you, your husband or your partner in the house may be wondering what is happening to this woman. Please.
If what they are doing can be able to destroy home, destroy marriage, put you under test in the eyes of your husband, start monitoring you, that is the strength they want to use to destroy the cleared by our DPM for Biafra not to be achieved. So they can be able to make people, and you fall on the trap, you follow them. They was be able to, all things that you are seeing, you discover right now, that what they are doing is going to destroy home. It is the same energy they used to destroy, like Biafra should not be declared, because without redeclared, there is no country to recognize. Without US redeclared, without redeclaration, there is no country to recognize, Nikki. For us to achieve diplomatic recognition, we must redeclare. We must present document, bear signature of the Biafran people. And once redeclared, you have ended all the organization. You have ended those that are using them of the agitation to meet the Biafran people. That is why you are Brigi and Chiamaka JRS movement remains on endless agitation like IPOB organization. There is no difference between Chiamaka Jerry, Mama Duabu, Chomo, Brasnokoma, and IPOB organization. These are the world, those who believe in endless agitation. Acharugo, I called Acharugo on phone. He told me that, that the Biafra we are fighting is not coming. This is our generation. That is the nextness about the. You say, Acharugo told me that maybe the next 10 generation will bring Biafra, not for us in our own time. So anybody who is not standing on US redeclared is those that think they can make their money and pass their way, then their children will continue with the same agitation. Imagine Acharugo believing that Biafra is not coming in our own time. And also, he claimed he loved Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he not believe in the prayer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that Chukwu Okabiama should do, ka Biafra will be in our own time. And they claim they love him. They are fighting for him. When you send a child to school without graduation, without reaching to SS3, how can he go to university? Without entering university, how can he become a graduate? And then you will stop spending money. Don't you understand that this is the method they are using for you? Carryover course. You continuously paying the school while the lecturer are getting the money and the parents are suffering. Nikki. So you are a lawyer. You can use a small brain to follow this common sense, to reason, to ask yourself question. And you said you are proud to claim that you are a lawyer, Nikki. You understand simple logic? That the only thing that they are doing at this stage is what? A way to make you. If your child graduate from secondary school, are you going to see payment to secondary school teachers? Once your child graduates from university, are you going to see pay money to school authority? The answer is no. So our graduation to stop people making one another is US declared the only way to prove your profession and who you are. Nikki. I don't know if Divine Pictures is there. If anytime you are back, please just have the mic. Okay.
Yes, I'm back, brother. I'm not making him a mana. Oh, come on, they say continue because from different mouths. You So thank you very much. I just get ihe na Adandembo na ndị egede. Yo kwuru I think yesterday ọ na-akọ na there is problem Ngozi Orabaeze ka our our PM na defend now nsogbu our BPM contact ọ nọ na defend na-akọ a lot of nonsense yeah sometimes this woman goes at na-ajụ onwe m guys mmadụ na-anọgidekwa nnọọ imechi omume ịjụ onwe gị some certain questions ọ bụrụ tata ka m na-adị watch some of her video or watch some of her statement na-ajụ onwe m onye enwekwara advisor or ọ na-anọgidekwa gị ya isi azụ ihe onye video mevugo before but ihe anụ niile ji wee dị mma ka ọ na-eme bụ ka anyị malụ ihe dị na mmadụ because nke anụnwanya every evidence to prove na onye a dịọkwa m ka nya onwe nchegharị adịrọ to the extent of ikwugidezikwu ekwuo mana
your network
disappointed
your network is breaking.
isi na ya ga-eme ekipi
Chai, we can't hear you. Your network is breaking. Your network is breaking.
Chino, can you hear me? The network may show poor network.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Can you? Okay. So if na stage anokita, in fact, the worst thing again anybody may follow this movement, but or achọ onye ga-akọwala gị beyond ihe nwere ike iji aka gị kọwa mkpụrụ onwe gị because ndị amarọ ka esi pretend to say with every that is proud to prove their lies not truth. But my greatest joy is just like my brother Godo na Otaredenia. If we got it from the beginning till now, all the effort to bring our PM down or to make him to lose what this victory. We don't get work side of our leader Mazen Nandekan because even from his side. Record like this, Opulu there is Opulu Mumu to zoo. Opulu no, it's conscience in some people's hearts or in mind, something like that. I can wear conscience in some people's hearts because before that they confused, not only confused, they don't have anything to charge him, to charge against him. They are just useless. Even against themselves. After everything, Ejela our leader. And now, peace. Let us understand this thing very well. As we are speaking now, one thing must happen. Mana, let's just Finland do the needful. Let Finland do the needful. Because Finland finally. Oh my God.
We understand this is their way, the children. So they must
I can't just help it because I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. So when you look at this, what outside is saying, I based it on one of my research that analyzed what they call the lack of history that leads to someone to be acting very stupid, Then when you act very stupid, it leads you to acting under ignorance of the law. And the law say that no matter how ignorance you prove under this law, it's not an excuse. That is what Nikki is doing today. He's acting under ignorance, and I think it's an excuse. That what they told us is not the truth. So let's continue with the video first.
Our finances, you know, when you talk about finances, if you're married, your husband comes into it. And when about the year, we were all running around. How are we going to gather this 40,000 euros?
From 30 to
I was
40,000.
telling them, I don't know. Let's everybody come together. If you know you can be able to approach bank, let people that be able to approach bank to borrow any amount you need to borrow. How that?
Nikki, let me tell you this. You might have a genuine mind, though, but you started on a wrong people. You started on a wrong note. You started with a wrong people. And you said you are a lawyer. You cannot dictate what they are telling you under the law. You cannot even ask questions to yourself. Now that you have joined us, I want to give you assignment to your lawyer. I want you to type how a redeclaration by a government in exile serves a leader who is in prison, and how it changes his status from a common criminal with a local court to international courts. So please, Nikki, research this by yourself. That's why I said, I challenge you that I want a debate with you. You thought about her, I am the mother of Montevideo Convention. And you do not understand that Montevideo Convention only back up a government in exile that have issued a peaceful redeclaration, that have a full structure of a government. Madam Nikki, what is full structure of a government? And can't you ask yourself, under the law, what is the difference between a government in exile without redeclaration and a government with redeclaration document and with a full structure of a government cabinet member? Nikki, why can't I ask such a question? And you are a lawyer. This is my assignment to you. And I see that I want a debate with you, Nikki. Call me at any platform. Even if it means that platform Adando, I will come. And they will leave the stage for you and I. After that, your own followers will come and ask questions. Let us tell ourselves the truth. If they have been able to deceive you, and if they're able to put energy, try to destroy your home because of the level and how they present this issue of tax, how the only this tax is what will stop him. If he's not coming to court, Finland will keep him. You know, ask yourself a question. That all this wrong energy that they are being given to social media is for what? Is for them to continue on endless agitation, on endless journey. What brings Biafra? How? Why Biafra is under constitution, under the existing protocol, under the template of international law, and under that template is what our DPM, the template is what? Redeclaration of a lost nation first, through a government in exile. And the government in Israel must prove a full structured government capacity with every office working in exile, in abroad. And every office will register as an organization so they can be able to operate from that particular country they reside under their own law. Nikki. Precious, if you are there, you can continue for what you want to say if I can, because we have this video and what is happening in Finland and the love of enemy of Simon Ekpa in Finland is why we're here today.
Okay, let me just try. What I was saying in effect, him and Ekpa peace. Mgbe for her sometimes ebido kwuwe peace ihe a na-ene anya kịta bụ Nigeria na-eme ihe ọbụla ha ga-eme maka ha ma na PM pụta na just as our PM said earlier na the taking of our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, he has made it useless. Okay, if amamihe ndị a madị m ebe ọ dị taa ị mana ọ bụ na ndị a na-eche uche ọfụma peace anụnwa nọkwa n'aka this USB if you really love Maazị Nnamdi Kanu and PM nwanne ịnọha na this USB, then opposite is the case. And they have when somebody is doing something in ignorance, just as you say, this woman will all the sincere, but she's doing it in a wrong way. Upon in a amazing and nature PM, but are you doing it in the right way? Upon a mother about of a okay about water. Instead of him our front, a big issue we make the about front, give one more back. No matter how speed it take, one day you will not get any gift, you will not get any praise. Instead, you will speed the guy need a shame on you. Because of that, and a Ekpa peace tonight got a Abanyoku. Maka isn't this new DOS how we put it? Maka mam ya ni na corner ma the question ma ask Uguru nka got chanke how I make a lot of things that happen Uguru nke so now now even let's come together and support what Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bring. Get that love in wherever Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. If you will not see, no Simon, you don't want to talk about. One our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu came with serious problem by nobody knock at the end. Okay, now the same thing is happening again. Just the history is not repeating itself. Now, Odegonaka our PM. No, USB. On your banana. How is it?
Simon Ekpa will not be in Finland by now.
And now, and the car walk able to go just name area because already I need to go that the mantle. I need busy anaka. So our DPM na here, just as our PM said to Zoo. Na me our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu use and all media. The same thing our DPM and not can work here at Finland and Nigeria to also that till 1 million years to come. We are not giving up in what we have gotten, and nobody, no country, nothing will make anything to change out of this. Actually, another person will take over. God forbid, I so anya does him. Chineke na mankwed. So that's why Chineke ju emi ya. In fact, anytime I kwuni anyị na-eme ihe mmụọ. All get back I'm not got that statement of him. Because as ke ekwu onye nwelu inner sight, foresight or spiritual sight. Gama na ọbụghị nke mmadụ na mmadụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu akarị for our PM n'aka mmadụ our PM akarị for our best, and I think the spirit choose in a best way that na nke ọbụla na-arụ ọ dịka ọnụ bụ the highest. Okay, now they are saying let us make peace. And now let us make peace.
peace and ekumakiabo because nande will never understand it. No na PM does not make any sense because now the first time our PM being lose moral to tell our leader. Another one is happening again. Appeal and have everything their possible best to still in a PM. How man when I get the how you will say Kenya has this more so that people have the injustice. Go they have tried everything. I can because one thing must happen. It can either be sun or rain. Man, in any of these two, we must win. Because here you win, but our DPM and Nego, they are taking our PM to be useless. Just as our PM made the taking of our leader to be useless. They must understand this thing. It's not about whether they vote him or not. What matters is that now Anyana here give up, we are still moving. And even if they hold them, it will be even faster. And it might even cost more. Open again when mind of forgiving Finland. That forgiving might not come again. But I believe they have really wounded us so much. In fact, open have my ear, they should reserve their remaining dignity because they have wounded us so much. Okay, now they are still doing hanky-panky, just like he made us during the time of our leader. And I hide the Alison. Imagine a developed country like Finland and respect our PM in Finland to our nation, Biafra, to the extent of the kind of respect to one and these people. Just to tell you, Kayo Josh were very bad. Anytime he connects with your job, automatically you will turn to be you become bad like that thing that you connected with. That's why I say don't allow devil to enter you. Our people, but it is generally advice and in general. So my people, here in go wine and keep it doesn't matter here adando or adan or undo we cannot contribute to cause more harm or trouble. We are not at all. Okay, some evidence of what now we're hearing on social media, like na our PM be like na also the ESN, sorry, the Biafra division and BLA. Message to man now enforce. I'm not only that Mad 11. Not any Mad 11. Something like that. That kind of fabricated lies. Okay, my platform, will some information. Ignorantly, forgetting that before he make a video, no one will something brought about that video. Okay, Ekpa is woman got the fabricated lies. Or did I find who with there from his platform? Okay, a platform or did I lies? Imagine going to woman, young or then a will picture 10 years no. Okay, now in the real sense, let's find out reality in his own page or whatever. So how can you tell me that the world I know here today, this 21st century? Now the matter thinking that they thought that they can still maneuver with lies. Or because all the time maybe in Nigeria, it was the foundation was formulated in lies, in evil, in everything bad. And that's why you may have affected tomorrow because we don't talk after any evil. But you cannot live at light. Or possible. If you are darkness, you represent darkness. If you are light, you represent light. The problem of darkness, we don't talk represent the light, which the darkness is not. So because of that, one day we are winning this war. On our mouth, on a with them na PMI and ourselves, on a with them na our leader Martin and can ourselves. Mon on a joy. Naya Hana Tone with a gear. Martin and can who's no bonny and war. Let him die. No, they are go already. Near God replied, there are 5 viable. Biafra. And Biafra has come. Our leader will leave. He will leave. Is a prophecy. Opolona. Biafra Biaro. Okamani yango. About Man open Biafra. Now you again make it doors up when Biafra. And today Biafra has come. So because of that, our leader will leave. Our PM will leave. Let them go. Because what they seek, we have already gotten for them. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Divine Precious Mother. Thank you. what we are seeking for is what? And why we are keeping Simon and Martin and the Kano? For Biafra to know to be redeclared in a legal way, and it has done and dusted. It's better, otherwise, it's better Finland than just Finland. You know what I'm talking about. Finland, you know how the legal means work. Yeah, the one we have something to say, please go on.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think we have to go through my question because I have maybe 20 minutes. If you can stay there.
No, you are
but before we go through it,
we can't do it on open mic. Your question will be handled on Sunday. I am off. That your question has 3 sessions. It's not something just give half. So I want to do it on Sunday where I'll have full time, so we can be able to. That your question will take 5 hours. So it's not as small. It's not with examples and all these things. It's maximum 5 hours to go. So it's going to be on Sunday fully when I'm going to be off, not today. It's not going to be possible. I don't want to give it half and half. I want to give it open the way it is.
Okay, but please avoid this too much procrastination. It's no procrastination is next to laziness. I didn't even want us to treat it too much, just for some Biafrans here to understand the role.
Too much, people will understand.
Listen now.
Saboteur, betrayer, and which other one again? So it's 3 things.
No, you are getting it wrong. Who is a sabo, or what is sabo?
Yes.
1, who or what is sabotua?
Yes.
3, who or what is sabotage?
That is it. What I asked is
these 3
criteria of saboteur, criteria of sabotage. You know, when you ask it, you say no. It's the when they describe it, you see how big it is. These 3 things. Because everything will be on criteria, not the way what we think or how we feel. It's based on how the international communities look at who is a sabo, who is a saboteur, and the other last one, the criteria. So it's not something 1 hour, 30 minutes, no. Because everyone has
the reason why I want this is that just like a Divine Precious is saying, or from the point she's making, I want to tell 2 of you 3 things. This thing you people are seeing by me looking at where and how she's talking or where she's standing. Don't you notice that she's already under like a dry tree, a born tree that is standing? It's not a human being where she's standing. Don't you people see the hand of Nana Piazzi Otarimo? And again, this Nkiru, Eunice, and other people, if you don't know, have been helping to destroy this prime minister. She's now like she is just talking for Simon. This Nkiru choose to be the secretary of Mazi Akwa. Mazi Akwa, when he was fighting Dr. Ngozo Rebeze and the United States of Biafra, it is of day before yesterday or 2 days ago that she came out to resign. She had been going from all platforms, destroying the United States of Biafra. But what is heavy in her mouth, she doesn't know how to do it, is to mention United States of Biafra, which is the which is the bone. The bone they refuse to chew, but they must chew it. So I want to tell you and the Divine Precious or Tudochuku that these women you are seeing in Finland, all these Akata you are seeing, they never wanted Biafra to come. They are just there to make sure that they fulfill their mission, which they were not allowed to do in 2024 or even before the declaration of Biafra. They wanted to prevent it. Now it is too late. They are coming. This is what I call medicine after death. That is what I want or why I wanted to see.
that some of them are sabo and they don't know. Some of them are sabotaging. They don't know. Some of them are saboteur. 3 things. Some of them don't know. But if we read what is sabo, they will stop from today. If they know what is sabotage, they will stop from today. If they know what is saboteur, then they will be sharing or taking their part they have. That time they will be filled with shame, and all of them will run away. But if you want to discuss it on Sunday, no problem. But without even going very deep, let me tell them that one of the things that is required or they need to know is that the action of intentionally causing inconveniences, trouble, or harm to others, especially to gain a personal advantage, also playing of tricks or plank, frequently or in any area used, that is called a sabo. That person is called a sabo. Then, if we go into the word of a saboteur is a person who deliberately damages, destroys, or obstruct equipment, property, plans, or operation to hinder an enemy, protest a cause, or weaken an organization. That's a saboteur. Then sabotage. What is sabotage? It's something like a deliberate action to damage, wreck, or interfere with something, which many of them are doing in Finland. That's only what I want you to point out, so that they will know this. If they know this, they are participating and doing all those 3 criteria or those 3 actions they are taking in Finland. So Biafrans, let us not be dismayed. Let us not be worried. We have seen so many of them. Then as for Simon Ekpa, all of us should know that Simon Ekpa have faced this kind of criticism, this kind of operation when he was or when we are defending Nnamdi Kanu. Now he went in that place in Nnamdi Kanu is. He himself is aware that he's going to do this, that this thing is going to happen, but not in this way. And they have confidence that Finland cannot arrest him. That is why they invited him. They invited him and seized him. Finland have nothing to arrest Simon. I have said it once and I'll say it again. They are not in good policies of Simon Ekpa in the political group that he is, which this uses and wicked elector is a head. And Simon helped with his potential to make sure that that man is in position. That man is in position of the prime minister, of Finland. The only way he could pay him back is to connive with Nigeria. When he don't understand that now you go zero over time. Chino, can you speak it in English? Oh, you go zero over time.
Over time, can I do what?
Can you speak it in English?
Sorry, I didn't get you because I'm reading something.
Can you speak in English? Oh, you go zero. Oh, you have to
Okay, when you are over full salary, when your full salary could not fulfill.
Because we didn't went to school. That's why I'm asking you, so I will not make mistake. What Alexander Stropp of Finland is doing, they are taking the jara from Nigeria or gain from Nigeria or over time. But the main salary is in Biafra land. Are you hearing me now?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
That's exactly what I meant, or what I wanted to say. Electrog thought that taking Jara or taking overtime is more than the salary. So, dear friends, I want us to be focused, like Dr. Ngozi Rebeze always used to us. He said, stay your course. Dear friends, stay your course. As Chino said, if not because of this document, many of us will not be talking, especially Simon Ekpa will not be in Finland since last year, not even now, last year. And Nigeria doesn't know anything about what is called document. That's why Nnamdi Kanu defeated them. Show me the law. The law is in document. They don't have it. They don't know it. They are afraid of document. Anytime you come to document, they are afraid because they don't know about document. They use money to bribe you so that you will not talk about that document. Imagine a country bringing an evidence from somebody's X handle as an evidence from X handle. Say. So thank you very much. I think I have consumed the time. I wanted to give you this time to talk, but hence you allow me to say something. My time is up. Thank you and greetings. Divine precious. What you are doing is divine. It's a divine precious. It's divine mandate. It's a divine country. It's a divine spirit. Thank you, Udo Chukwu. Continue to give us Udo. That's all.
Thank you so much, Odogwu Enugu. Thank you.
Thank you. You are blessed.
So let's continue analyzing Nikki. So that is why we're here today.
It was just too much. What did they Henka? At the end of the day, we landed in Finland, and then it was another story altogether.
That is the same way if you are not in Finland, you will not find out the truth. That is the same way if they went to visit Obatobie, they will come and give false message and lies to the Biafrans. You are here dismounting it, but the worst part is that after that, you are falling to the worst part of it. The same way, if you not went to Finland, Nikki, you will find out the truth. Now you are in Finland, you find out the truth. That's what you was been hearing is not the same thing. That even they are dishing out once they went to Finland, Obatobie said this, Obatobie Kurunka, Obatobie is this. You find out all of them. If this one that you use your hand to observe by yourself and do the investigation is not true, that is how you will know that everything that is coming out from their mouth, that is coming from Simon Ekpa, is pure lies. And what they are doing today is to destroy. Because of what? They don't want to see that this is the end or from where I am making my money. That is why in everything, they will try to bring a narrative that you look at it and said, yes, okay, it's like true, let me follow them. So you have found out the truth, but you still undermine the truth without thinking. Why do you have a narrow mind? Why your mind is not that kind of, why you don't think, and why you think, but as you need to rethink. As you already find out this message by yourself, and already got the message by yourself, why can't you rethink that this, what we have been doing over all this time, attacking Ngozi Rebeze and the cabinet members, who are the reason Obatobie remain in Finland where you are? Nikki, I want you to know that without you having declared with a legal document, Simon Ekpa could not be in Finland by now. So before, that's why I said before you thank everyone who went to Finland, you must first appreciate my DPM who stood up to give Simon Ekpa the legal right to remain in Finland. Nikki, you need to rethink.
A lot of money that we pushed into it. I mean, so what happened to all those money that we pushed into it, at least for now? That's a question that needs to be answered to us that have been paying towards this tax. Because the 30,000 in question, I'm not able to tell, at least I know that we have paid up to, since January, we have paid up to like between 15 and 20,000 pounds. Even this 30,000 they are talking about. You see?
Then, Nikki, you also need to find out how much have they paid already. You have almost donated up to how much from you? 20,000 euro. Then check how much have they paid. I will allow this video to finish because there's something I want to say. So let's just continue.
So what is this? I don't like the way you talked about me in your...
And the Divine Precious, Odochukwu, anytime we're playing the video, if you want something if you want to say something, please alert me, then I will mute. You can say something.
If I hadn't humbled myself to become your deputy, I don't think you will have that opportunity.
That is how they do. When they sell the lie to you, you buy their lies and their false message. When you try to find out a little bit truth, they will start on you. They will try to bring you down. They don't want you to talk. They are using command and control of IPOB organization on you. You don't ask questions. You don't have an opinion. Just say yes and go like that and do what we ask you to do. That is what they are doing. That is what we call poppy, sir, poppy, sir. That's what they want you to do. That is, you must by force narrative. And anything that is by force narrative is a pure lie. The addition dark lie to you. In a broad day light like this, you are seeing, you are accepting lies, and you still remain there. If you did not went to Finland by yourself, you will not find out. And because of their evil and everything they have already planned, everything they already planned against Simon, that is why they are in Finland. They don't want any of their evil plan to leak. That is why Chebakajere is in Finland. That is why Adadio Arama is in Finland. That is why all of them who has made to Biafran, those who follow them and dish out lies, they are there to block their lies, because on the bias na onye anoro ebe ofunyoro oku opoketa azu afunyu oku ya and na woro na afu azu ya anya. That is why they hold on in Finland. For them that encourage you to go to Finland and spend 21 days or to the month end and take it as your leave in Finland, to take your visit in Finland, because of what? They are there with you. They try to block any hole that all their evil doing we're going to be exposed. That is why all of these enemies of Simon Ekpa and Njoku, those who has lied, dish out false narrative, false information and everything, all of them, they are in Finland today that you see, and those that have you, all of them has nuked Biafran. That is why they are in Finland, to block the evil they have permitted to the Biafran people. These people that have connected to the Biafran people, they are there to block it. Those your mic is on. Do you have something to say?
Maze, my brother, let me say once again, because we need to focus for what is facing us now. let us enter prayer, because you normally try to stay online very, very well. God will bless you.
Thank
God
you.
will bless you. Your generation will receive good.
Yes, sir.
They will receive good. They will receive good in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the night. What you people are doing. Nye na-agbawa egwu mmụọ. Onye nakwa na-achọrọ aja bụ ọkwa na oke mmụọ. Unu jisie ike. God will keep on blessing you people, blessing you people, blessing you people. Ihe m kwuru, what I am really saying about this, my sister, you people should not be bringing this kind of people for us. Let's look for another thing that we will be entertaining, because that is very, very important. Because these ones, I don't take them as something that is important, because they have already named themselves. And in the land where they said, "Thou shalt not fornicate, thou shalt not adultery," you find one adulterer. What are we going to do the person? Are we going to, as we cannot kill her, let her stay where she's supposed to stay, where the adulterers used to be, or where the killers used to be? Because some this thing, I think that is where they said, let we not take our blood, our human being blood. But people are still taking our own. Even the church itself, they are afraid of what Israel is doing. The Nigerian church, or Nigerian church, they are afraid of what Israel is doing. But Israel is the head of the church. Where the church comes from is in Israel. I can't just tell. I don't know what people are understanding in what they are playing. Somebody will not lie and be coming to beg, say, it's Satan that did it to me. Is this one that makes me to do that? She has already done it. Let her stay at the line of, and let us focus and face our mandate. That is the talk that is very, very important for me. As the prayers, I want to pray for all of you people, mostly Ngozi Rabeze, as he is holding our mandate. That is the main mandate that she is holding. That God will touch her heart not to sell it as they sold Nigeria to British. They buy it. God will not allow her.
1 minute, I will bring you up. Go on.
Okay.
No, go on. That is our brother also on TikTok. So I told him to hold and I will bring him up after you speak. Finish. After your speech.
Thank you. God bless you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you.
That she will hold our paper, not to sell it as they sold Nigeria to British. And that's them.
And IPOB sold ESN to Nigeria. And
yes,
IPOB sold Biafra to Nigeria.
All of them that are working for jihadists, we know all of them. And I will not sit with them with my whole heart, no matter what happened. Because it was in a Onyala ala. Onyalacha, ihu onyala, you are not feeling pain in your wound again. The fracas will still be on your flesh. So yes, that is all I'm saying.
Thank you. I am not thinking this kind of people, but if I'm doing open mic every Friday to Biafrans, I normally for us to interact and send message to them that we understand what they are doing. That's why you see me bringing them only on Friday. Everything I do is to educate myself and also send the message under my research to Biafrans to listen. So that is what I normally. So just on Fridays, and for us to send message to such a people to know that what we are doing, you are standing on a wrong place, that you are not fighting for Biafra, because we must end it. Agitation has ended through USB declared. Thank you so much. Yes, let's invite our brother on TikTok to also say something. Brother Ozioma, please have the mic so we can hear you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, I greet you, Ozioma. Thank you. The common name working. More would again. Yes. Yes. Hey, yeah. It's okay because of name or no for now. So happy if you are open on social media. Thank you. Thank no need not anybody from homeland. I don't want them to put their video. Just only your voice okay for us.
The job you are doing is actually very fantastic because a lot of people don't do research. One of the challenges that most people are suffering today, even those in the universities, their problem is they don't do research. And that is why we are the way we are. And then had it been that you were here earlier on, this ship would have been steadied, but no problem. Thank you for that wonderful job you are doing. And one thing that is surprising me in this economic struggle, but this is really no longer struggle. We are no longer struggling because whatever you say is what you see. When you say you are struggling, you keep struggling. Because I listened to Simon Ekpa in 2024 after visiting our county here. I mean, after visiting our homeland.
Yes.
He said that what they are going to do in Finland, in Latin, was to go and collect documents that they will use for our freedom. That many people may be expecting that on the day they are going to do the declaration, it was going to be the moment Biafra is declared, homeland is free, zoo will vacate our land. He said no, they are going there to generate documents to begin to approach international community for our freedom. And that is the stage we are now. So I am so happy. But the challenges that some of us are having, the challenges of people that want to occupy position, their problem is position.
Yes.
Then I tell some people, must you occupy a position before you make a contribution in the community? I have seen people who make selfless contribution, but they are never chairman, they are not kindred, they are not chair, they are not Ogui, but they make meaningful contributions. They have something on stage to give. But in our own situation, everybody wants to just to position and to be able to achieve. But I see you, it really amazes me. No, because
exactly, my brother.
One certain time I was coming back from Lagos. Why I speak English sometimes is for those of our listeners.
Yes.
Those of your listeners who may not understand it. I was coming back from Lagos one certain time, and I asked somebody, "Where do you come from?" He says, "From Anambra." Wow. And each time I ask somebody that question, and it starts from the top, I already know where that person comes from. I already know that that person is suffering from self-image. I already know that that person is not, is very, is suffering from, self-image. That is it. So, and I ask again, is Anambra your town? He said it's from Ihal. I now know that he may be from my own town. I said, which place do you come from? He now called our town. I said, okay, this your town. You are ashamed of this so much. Why not come and become Otosi Jamoro? Don't you know that no more cage Amoro, more cage Aka, more cage Afia goes, that no more the Kabagidembo, the Uri Amoro, but don't want another Lugu Jamoro or Tugu Jamoro. So But some people thought that it's only when they occupy a position that they will make meaningful something. Look, my brother Chinonso, from nowhere, you came and started bringing up, document that is supporting what we are doing. Because if you are pursuing freedom and you don't know the history of freedom, you have not listened to or searched those who have done it before, I think you will always continue to make mistakes. If you want to go into business, for you to be successful, part of it is go learn the ways of those who are in this business, and you see how you approach that business. Because there are a lot of people who have made success, made inroads in that business. It's just as simple as going there, consulting them, and then making some little changes. Because that's not at all a year. And here's a chair one kibia.
Nice, so.
So I can get my dear brother. I am so much grateful because no one and the open you know.
Thank you, thank you so much. The thing I asked you from TikTok, always share the program and invite people to listen. That is all I needed. Now, I am not using monetized page. I am only here to pass this message. My TikTok is not monetized. My YouTube is not monetized. I am here paying for me to pass this message. That is why I am here. So thank you so much for joining us. Just like the program, share to invite people to come and join us so they can be able to understand what we are doing. Like you said, if you want to be a very blessed or you progress for a business, you must invite people or look at people that have gone to that business before and they will teach you. That is what we are doing. So that is what all of us must understand. Please, I ask those on TikTok, please, to like. As people are joining, please, I want you to like the stream. I see you, Biz. I see you. Thank you so much for liking. Also, share for people. Contact people for your comment to join. We want to pass this message to every Biafran, for every Igbo man, because this is what is going on in Nigeria. It's time to face the reality. Yes, we have someone on YouTube. Please, brother, go on from YouTube. Udochukwu, I think you mute your mic. Please go on.
Yes. I was blessing. I was asking, what is my sister that came on the other day? What is happening? What's happening to her? I didn't see her today.
No, it's not. It depends on the time and what she's doing. So that is how it is. Depend on the time and what she's doing.
So I was praying for my Lolo, the general Lolo in Biafra land, the whole Lolo, the Lolo of the Lolos.
Yes.
Mas Ngozi Orabeze, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, I will not fail to bless. Make him remember us that we are dying in Biafra land.
She because remembered, I want to go fighting seriously to restore, to get recognition. And let me tell you, in the homeland, I want you to have this one thing from me. You see, our recognition is on the door knocking. It's not going to pass us this year. It's going to be a shock. You know, people never believe that Biafra will be declared on November 29. The same way, people today, we see be on social media attacking USB, attacking this government, and by force, they will receive recognition from USB. People of Somaliland never knew that on December 20, 2025, that Israel will recognize them as a nation until it happens. So there is no need to anyone to panic. Our DPM is doing everything humanly possible to achieve this our nation. She is doing everything humanly possible. For recognition is very close to us. You just have a little patience, and we will receive it. That is one thing that we always have now. That is it. So,
Biko,
okay.
I want to go out now. I'm 2 or 3 things now to get husband.
You have done well from the beginning till now. You are here with me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. What I ask, may Elohim protect you and bless you and keep you safe at all times. Please be safe anywhere you are. Thank you so much. Thank you. So let us quickly. So he said. I want to quickly run this video, and because after Friday, after today, I don't do open mic. After Friday, it's normal program. You come, you left. So let's listen.
Isn't that I will have reported to you? Okay, easy. Huh? If I felt the need to ask you questions, I will have come to you. If you notice that I've been avoiding you since we came to this Finland.
Yes, Van Vam told you that you're avoiding him because of what? Because he doesn't want you to know the truth. He don't want you to find out the truth. So, Madam Nikki, I want you to continue finding out the truth. Why all of them is attacking our peaceful redeclaration? Why they visited Finland? Madam Nikki, you visited Finland because of what? Because Albert, you want to stand on a peacock of Albert Obie Simon, but true? You have a mission. Why you take your vacation to Finland? Why Siamaka Jere and the Mama Duabu and all of them who is against why they went to Finland is one thing that you need to find out if you said you were a lawyer. I want you to find out by yourself to know why all of them that travel to Finland with one mission to accomplish US being declared. And instead of them to continue on that, they all deviated. So I'm asking you, if you went to Finland today and you did not stand on court, or the mission you have in your mind is to be with Albert Obie, and finally you fail to be in court or stand on the door of protest, or you went to Finland, you refuse to come out from your room. Now, what is the mission that sent you to Finland? Is it for you to stay in your room? Is the mission that sent you to Finland, Nikki? What sent you to Finland is to do what? To stand on protest, to stand on the day of the appeal court. The same way that the mission that took all these betrayers, saboteurs to Finland is to do what? To put an end to agitation, to put an end to group, to put us to end of illegal way of achieving Biafra, to put us on the legal way to restore our lost nation, to generate the documents that remove us from the local matter, internal matter, to put us to international under remedial secession, Nikki. That is why they travel to Finland, and that is the document that Albert Obie is fighting before they took him away, Nikki. You must find out the truth, Nikki. You must understand why that you went to Finland, Nikki, is my question to you. And why did the Albert Obie call for that convention in Finland the second time? The first time was not to end it up, but the second time was to end it. Nikki, that is my analysis to you.
Yes, 100%. I have been avoiding you since after that this thing. I'm not about football. So we only see in court after that protest. I don't think I've picked your calls after that protest. I've not. And I know why. You see, I don't like the way you spoke about me in your program. Okay, so to make this thing not escalate, you see, I'm just trying to tell Biafrans now.
my Oga Oliver, I am looking for that video. I never see that video, honestly. I am looking for it, but I never got that. So I needed that video, even not on this program, to another program I'm going to do, because in some of my research, I need to be playing those videos of Obatodi. That after our US declared that we are not going to fire one bullet on Nigeria to remove Nigeria from our territory, it's going to be through the legal document. Yes, thank you so much. Yuja from Isoko. Wow, Isoko is Biafra land. You are a Biafran, and Biafra has been declared. And that is the only way to end the poverty in Isoko, where you will have a governor that you know his house, where you will know who is your House of Representative and every other thing. So that is what we are doing. But we are passing message today. So please, as you join us, please like and subscribe on our page. Then turn the bell on so you know whenever we come. Today is the day we normally use to do open mic, Biafrans to come and talk. After that, we go into exposition with how every nation achieve their own country. That's what we do here.
Nikki will just quietly resign from being deputy to Honorable Pastor Van Van Van. You see, if PM Simon comes out, if he feels or felt that I can help in any way, legally, my knowledge, I'm a smart woman.
When it's come to this Biafra and what we are presenting and the way you are falling and falling and falling, you are not a smart woman, Nikki. You are a smart woman. You cannot be able to dictate as a smart woman you are. The difference between a government in exile without redeclaration and the difference between a government in exile with a document of redeclaration, child, Nikki. And you see, you are ashamed. They shame me serious. You are disgracing yourself. And the USB could have brought you up. Why you decided to brought yourself down? You decided to do what? To brought yourself down, Nikki. You by yourself. You decide to do what? To brought yourself down, Nikki.
I will not talk in any way. I will help out. You see, apart from financial work.
This is how these people destroy people that want to support, to fund Biafra. Now they have made you, after you have paid all this money you give on a wrong hand. Now, he said, whatever you are doing, you can give a support, but when it's come to financial aspect, you cannot do it. That could not teach you a lesson. The same what Radio Rama is doing today. Use lie to destroy those who come genuinely to fund Biafra to become a nation. That is the problem we are having at this stage. As they have destroyed you, now that you cannot be able to donate with them, they will fire you. And you have already fired yourself. And you are moving from frying pan. You are moving from fire to frying pan. Nikki. You are moving from fire to fry. You are moving from frying pan to fire. Because the frying pan sometimes we protect the light to not to hit immediately. But when you enter the fire direct, it burns you. Now you have entered fire. Nikki.
I'll always help. You see, he doesn't have anything for me. I enjoy my space, I have my space friends, which I have missed a lot. I've missed Ife. Yeah, I've missed Ekpa. These are the people I met when I entered this struggle. And they are king of spaces, university. Yes, so when I entered this struggle, university really may hold the space. Oh, if you know Ife will hold space. If you don't know hold space, or Ekpa, then Ella will be co-host. Now I go and history. I miss those days. I do. You see? So please, I'm resigning officially. Let's, we're not going to enter back and forth. Honorable Pastor, never. Please. And please just accept my resignation. And I'm not going to, I've already said how I feel about what Mr. Mamadou did. And I don't think I'll.
Imam Madwabu, you have already found out that Imam Madwabu, they are all scam and criminals. They have scammed you. And because of them, you can no longer give your support when it's come to financial aspect of it. Can you see? This is what they are doing. They only want what we enter to their pockets. Those that frustrated in abroad that never make money, the only way they can be able to gain and make that money back is by coming to claim that they are fighting for Biafra. I hope, Nikki, this message will come to you and you understand it. I am here trying to let you to understand it clearly. And that from what you are telling us, that these people, you don't want to call their name, that they are pure scammers and criminals, that they have been lying to you people, to you all that are believing in them. And what you will do is to see fall back and fall into the same group. That's why I said you have entered direct from you before you was on frying pan. Now you have entered fire. The fire will burn you totally. You are about to cry and disappear social media. Is this place you entered right now? That is where you will disappear in social media totally. You later be they had I know, so you will cry at last. But anyone who undermined you already declared is going to cry had I know at last. You are going to do what? Cry had I know at last. So your message, I have returned it to you, and I will explain to you for you to understand that this man has scammed you. And because of that you are in Finland, that is how you understand that this task, the task alert about PM is lies. They have deceived people with this, and that is the opportunity they see to grab money. And if you are where you, I will sue any of them that give the money. That you know the account, you pay the money, you can request from that account that these people at this account, they use this account to scam people, that you want your money back in the Western Union or in the Europe. They will get you your money back. You can go through that process. And you got your money back. Now you find out the truth. And why do you find out the truth? And why is he calling you in Finland? He is calling you for you not to find out this truth by yourself. He wants to continue covering you, repenting it, so you can be able to let Finland and everything will lie low. So I don't know who you call her out. Chiamaka Jerwe and Imam Madwabu. At the age of that woman at 80, she's still a scammer. Then you imagine what she did at her young age, how she scammed men. And you are the one who said that what they are telling all of you is pure lie. That what you observe or you understand is happening in Finland is quite different from what I don't know who, the old criminal, is telling all of you. When they got the real message, they will turn it like when IPOB got a message from Asen and the Kano that they should not attack Simon Ekpa Njoku. That he forbids anyone who is going to attack Simon Ekpa. And instead of you to have it in your mind, what happened? What you do is to agree with them and they continuously deceiving, you continuously deceiving yourself. That is exactly what happened to you. So there is no sorry for you. But had I know, will be the next option for you. And you already cried had I know already. That is why you are resigning. That is why you are what? you are resigning. So these people have destroyed those that really meant well to support the Biafra movement financially. That is their mission is to destroy. Yes, brother on TikTok, are you following us? You have anything to say?
Hello.
I'm good. Good evening from here.
Good evening from here as well.
All
Nice
right.
to speak to you.
You're welcome.
Yes. This is my first time of coming to your life. You say USB TV.
Yes.
Try to expatiate it. Which side are you, please?
Is it the country where I am?
No, USB TV.
USB Research TV. USB Research TV. That's what it is. This page is I am only doing research. How a government in exile, how you can restore a nation through government in exile, and also bringing out how countries like Namibia or Algeria in Africa use government in exile to restore their nation. Now that we, the people of Biafra, have finally formed government in exile, and we issue our recreation of our lost country that we lost in the hands of Nigeria and British in 1967, that we went on Finland on November 29, 1924 to redeclare it. So trying to let my people to know that it's possible to use government in exile to restore a lost nation as the only legal way that the law authorizes us to go, instead of going to start fighting war with Nigerian government. That is what I stand for. I stand on my new country that was redeclared on November 29, 2024 in Helsinki, Finland, that is leading by, right now, by the Tongozi Arabeze, who reside in US.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I am someone, people doesn't know who I am. It's going to take time before they know me, because I am the one who was
Don't give me. Allah have waited for you. Didn't say. We are not moving like this, so. Okay,
Okay. Please mute your mic.
Actually,
Mute your mic.
Next week. Can't say like this again.
Don't worry. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, it's admitted. So go on, sister.
I'm a man actually, but my voice sounds like a woman. But it's okay. It's okay.
All right, go on. Yes.
Yeah. So I am the one who people doesn't know me, but the history with when we start questioning Twitter, my name will come out as the people who are the supporters of Nnamdi Kanu and supporters of Simon Ekpa. But I started telling those who are against Simon Ekpa to mind their business. They should allow Simon Ekpa to do what he knows how to do best. He is on his own field. They should allow Simon to do his thing his own way. Unfortunately, the people they are selected to lead the IPOB stuff, they are not structured. I'm not educated, but I know that these guys, they are just rubbish, I do respect to the people who contribute money to IPOB, which I do. I am one of the people that do it just to see that their system is going, but I don't go to their union. I don't go to their, their meeting, because the first time I go there, they start praying to Jesus and God and all this manner of stuff. I said, no, this Jesus and God are the people that destroy Igbo people, you understand? I said, I'm not going to follow them. But you go there, you start praying and kneeling down and all this. I said, I'm not going again, so I left. To continue what you're saying, I think you guys, USB TV, you guys have to organize yourself more and be in the media, what Ngozi Arabeze is doing and what someone is doing, including what is happening now. in this case of a thing in Finland, you guys have been you are sleeping, seriously, you guys are sleeping. You have to wake up, you know, create article to defend him, create article to bring down the Finland government, because you are a government, you know this one.
Yes.
You are a government, and you know who the people you're dealing with. You got enemy. This DOS is your enemy. They have already drank the blood of Nigerian government. They have drank their blood. So they are poison to you guys now. You gotta organize yourself very well. One person can't do it all. And make sure you're fighting the Finland government, giving them bumper to bumper. Boy, you guys are sleeping too much. I am not one of you guys, but you know, I'm on my own side, because if I come to your platform and I first stay too long, this is your platform will be banned. TikTok is gonna ban it. I'm telling you.
Do not say those things.
Yes.
Yes, do not say it.
Yeah, because I have created two platforms for the past less than 1 month. TikTok banned me straight ahead. But I can't use it to talk anymore. But let it be, because maybe in the next 5 years, we tell my telephone company, the people are subscribed on their telephone, which I pay my bill every month. I will tell them who give TikTok access to my accounts to know that I am the one that is speaking, even though my name wasn't there. How managed do they go that? Because I was living in a country that has laws. You understand?
Yeah.
We hate Nigeria. We hate Nigeria with passion. Nigeria is finished. So anybody who is trying to keep Nigeria going, my guy, that person, if it's your brother, I think your mother goes somewhere to get a child that you think is your brother, or you think your sister, or you think it's your sister, is not. Ask your mom, is this person and me, are we same? Well, because you're talking about freedom, but somebody in your family is talking about Nigeria that destroy your father or your grandfathers. You get it? So that's can I start from here? You got a question for me?
No, I want to just say this to you. Honestly, our government is not sleeping. They are doing more than Singoza Rabeze and the cabinet members and all the allies. They are doing enough. If they're not doing enough, do you know that Nigerian government land to Finland with 2 flights to pick Simon Ekpa and Njoku? If not the voice of Dr. Masanga and USD government and all the allies, that they could have succeeded. So I'm telling you that the government is doing their thing, and when government is doing something, they are not coming to show it to the audience until the thing manifests. So the government is doing enough, and the USB, we have our media push on YouTube. I just opened TikTok for me to also be sharing my message here. So we are doing the media of USB independent media always come on every second week, every second Sunday of every month, and the last Sunday of the month, to let the world hear our voice, to see what we are passing through in the hands of Nigeria government, and why we have exit, and we have choose the legal path through what Simon Ekpa and Njoku brought to us, because Simon Ekpa and Njoku is the one who put us on the legal track, that the only legal way to restore a lost nation in this 21st century is by transition to government in exile and the issue of future peaceful declaration. Generate a document that has a signature of the indigenous people, and we have done that. As I'm talking to you, the US document is making headway everywhere. Go to Japan, he is giving people asylum. Go to Canada, every country in this world. As I'm talking to you, we have almost 243 countries that has received the document or the diplomatic document of USB for them to recognize us as a country. And we are waiting for anyone, because it's about politics, that's going to recognize us very soon. So on the part of the government, we are not sleeping, we are not relenting. It's only when you are close, then you will understand. And it's only when you follow those who are proving what the government is doing, you will understand that the government is doing more than what they're not supposed to do. Let me give you an example. In this world, we have 75 governments in exile in the world. And in that 75 governments in exile, you have only 20 that is effective. And the most effective is in number 10. Do you know that from that number 10, after November 2024, that USB government now, as one of the most effective government in the world, that are seeking for recognition to restore a lost nation, that we are in number 3 as I'm talking to you. Then in Africa, we have 9 in Africa. And that's 9. USB is number 1. That the world is saying that they are working seriously to achieve recognition. So if the government or the world can put us on that stage where you have Amazonia and another 2 countries from Africa, and we have jumped them to come to number 1, that is when you know. Now, if the world, as the way they are looking at it, between what happened in 1949, between Belgium, Poland, Czechoslovakia, and all of them, when the world started to recognize first 10, that is why Belgium was the first country ever in this world that got their country back from government in exile in the hands of Germany, and followed in Africa by Algeria, Namibia, Ethiopia, Eritrea, and Kenya. So today, if the world decides to recognize the from number 1 to number 5, USB is there. That is when you know that that's abbreviation is simply mean United States of Biafra. We are fighting, we are moving speedily, we are overtaking many people, and we are getting to the best position that the world must know that we are doing everything humanly possible for us to get recognition. And because of the UN document redeclaration is why Simon Ekpa and Njoku remain in Finland. If not for that, by now, Nigeria could have picked Simon Ekpa. And you know what happened in Nigeria? There's a country of particular concern in the world. So I want to tell you that we are not sleeping. We are fighting tooth and nail to be sure that Simon gets freedom and Biafra is being recognized. That is why the government is using multiple dimensions, not like IT organization. So I hope you get it clearly from me. We know what we are doing.
Yeah. I thank you guys for doing the one we are doing. You know, why I'm not saying that, like in the diplomatic aspect of life, I'm not saying that you might not be doing anything. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about in the media wise, because you guys have been silenced for a very long time. You know, like this time around, whereby Simon was in the court. Although I see some people there, they're supporting him, which I like. But it's not like, like usually guys supposed to be the way you're on TikTok now. Somebody have to be there reporting to you, and everything that white people talk there, somebody's there asking them a question. I know everything is money, and that is number 1. Number 2 as well. Some of our people are struggling due to document and all this manner of stuff. If it's not the slavery they keep Igbos and their relatives all over this planet, Simon, the people that will be in Finland today is not going to be Igbo people. You will see Japan, you will see Igbos in Japan, you will see Igbo people in Jamaica, you will see Igbo people in Sudan, you will see Igbo people in Mauritania. I'm telling you the truth. Unfortunately, we just think, Igbo people are in Eastern Nigeria. You understand?
Yes.
No. We are the biggest tribe in this planet Earth. But they divided us in this whole world. Even Igbo people, original Igbos that own Japan, doesn't know that they got a brother in Igbo land today. They don't know. However, some of them have married white women that they lost themselves. Their women have already married white Japanese that they lost themselves. But one day, something is gonna click.
What is gonna click is this. What is gonna bring us back is you see this, our peaceful declaration that we are seeking recognition. Once Biafra, we achieve recognition, all blacks, all Igbos will come back to their senses. That is what it is.
Okay, so I thank you guys for knowing that there are things you're gonna do, so you're gonna expand more.
Yes.
But you're dealing with serpent, demon.
Nigeria. Yes,
Yes. So the only time you teach them a lesson is when you cripple their economy.
And that is what we are doing. And that is why they keep Simon Ekpa in prison.
So listen, when they are taking your money, British government cannot give Nigerian government money, and they use it to go and fund Japanese or Finland government. No. Where the money is coming from is from that Nigeria, because Nigeria is where they are in charge. You understand?
Yes.
So how did Nigerian government generate this income that they have the power to suppress Igbo people?
It's from our territory.
I'm coming. So what you guys have to do now is to pay attention. Where is Nigerian government taking money from our people? Number one, the Mount Road block, they take money from our people. The DPO from our territory may be Igbo, may not be Igbo, but there is a money he puts, military every checkpoint in our territory to be extorting money. And this military that are extorting money are in the business as well. There are money they return to the DPO that is in charge of that territory. Okay, and there is money which DPO returned to federal government of Nigeria, whereby they can be able to have the money to use it to be suppressing the Igbo people that they cannot have space or fight for their freedom. Then number two, where is other money come? Where is Nigeria generating money from Igbo people? Seaport. Where is the seaport? Lagos State. No, it shouldn't be in Lagos. Why can't we try the seaport?
We cannot. Let me. There is what is said. There is things you must do first. If you don't have a house that has a fence, you can't put a security man, because once you put a security man, you need to fence the house and put a gate. So the gate man will be on the gate to secure the house. Before all things will happen, the only thing is this: we will first hold our land through. Now that we are seeking for recognition, without Biafra as a country, there will be no seaport. Without Biafra as a country, the military will remain where they are. So you that is talking to me, if you are not supporting USB, they declared in all your activities, you don't want us to have the seaport. You don't want us to remove the roadblock, because you cannot be in someone's threat to detect how he will operate. You will operate in his house. We are. Any Igbo man today is a tenant in Nigeria, and tenants don't build flower or put a fence in a landlord's house. So we need to go back to our own to build the fence and put up our flower. By what? You and I myself supporting this government under the legal movement to restore our nation, so we can be able to have our own police, our own military, and we can be able to build our own sea, our own bridge, and everything. There is no running around. It's only one center point. You must have a house before you put a gate man. That is the truth. That is where we are.
Okay. For you to understand our platform, and we are in support of Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. It belongs to any great platform. In case
do you support? Do you believe in that Biafra has been declared? I am not supporting Simon Ekpa. I am not supporting Ngozi Arabeze. I am not supporting Nnamdi Kanu. I am following the message. The message is Biafra as a country. Are you following a message that Biafra should be a country? Do you?
Yes, that's what I'm saying to you, that the platform we belong to is emigrate. And that is what we stand for. You're going to pay attention, yeah? That's what we stand for, and that's what he preached. And we believe that Nigeria, the Igbo people should not vote anymore under Nigerian structure. That is the area in which we support, because we cannot be talking about freedom and we are going to a system called Nigeria we don't like, and we are voting there. We don't subscribe to that stuff. I want you to understand where I am. So what you're gonna do now, you're gonna follow emigrate, and you pay attention. I'm always be there. Although today I don't know whether it's gonna come live, but when he come live, you can see more of us there.
Yes,
so
let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. I don't pretend. I don't romance the world. Any group that is not talking about how they will support USB declared, I don't know such group. It does not exist for me. Any group on WhatsApp or YouTube, TikTok that is not supporting and funding USB for us to achieve recognition under the legal movement, that group does not exist for me. That is my own take, because I have found out by myself how Namibia sources from South Africa. I have found out how Algeria got them from France. I have found out how even Egypt. I have found out that at a time that France was in exile in London for 21 years. I have found out that Belgium was in exile in London for 51 years. So I am following this principle that USB is following. So if you and your platform is not supporting USB declared, I am not coming because I have time to research, bring out the message, and send to my people. That's what I do. There is only one way. That is it. So support your own country, not Martin, cannot Simon, not go to Rabeze. Support that Biafra has been declared, and now we have our own nation. That is where I stand.
Yeah, I'm the first person who start talking about it. I think when the 50 million people voted, in case you don't understand.
Okay.
So that's what I have been doing for a very long time, but I don't know. I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
No, I understand you. I understand, but what I ask you is this: after supporting for the voting of 50 million votes, that 50 million vote that referendum bears, you are voting for United States of Biafra. True or false?
Yes.
Then after you voted for the United States of Biafra to be declared on December 2nd, but Chukwuka Abiyama, who we believe said that Biafra should be declared on 29. Where have you been? Are you on the side of that a peaceful redeclaration with the name United States of Biafra or not? Where do you stand? Take your stand boldly as an Igbo man.
Yes.
Fine. If you stand on USB, I want people to invite me. I want us to talk about histories, laws, because when it comes to restore a nation, you must look at Geneva Convention, Vienna Convention, Montevideo Convention, and UN Charter. That is what I teach. And that is what USB is doing at this stage. So if you are not supporting it, whatever you do without USB declared, without standing on the United States of Biafra is illegal. I want to tell you one thing. Just go to your phone, go to Google, ask Google, what is the difference between organization and a government in exile that have issued a peaceful declaration and has a document? Then you will know why I stand on USB, that this is my country. That is where I stand.
Yeah, we're gonna be sometime. We're gonna be careful the way we search. You know, the original search we're gonna do have to do with reading, not this today's AI.
I don't listen. Hold on now. Hold on. Let me tell you one thing. The world has moved that anything you ask today, after you research it, you can add AI voice to it, open it to people. And the world is even to the extent that it's not an AI working in your own house. So what I do is, after using my research, where I pay $200 every month, then I add it a voice of AI to read it out to everyone will understand it before I can be able to analyze it on a every layman understanding based on our capacity. And the research remains, if you want to get a good research, you must go to archive. You must go to Word Index. Is it not true? That is where you find good research. So that is where I go to get research. So nobody should come and say the research of the history of 1949 is the research of today AI. When you send your child to school today, is it bringing another new school, or is it repeating the history of those who have been in school before he or her? I'm asking you. So that is how the world is right now. Everything that we are doing today is based on research. Every research remains research. It doesn't matter the voice you are hearing. And the voice, when it's open in the country where I am this time, teachers come to class, open laptop, give AI voice to read out for students, and they will remain silent to save themselves from stress until we start reasoning like average 21st century human being. That is when you will understand everything clearly.
Okay, it's fine. It's not a problem that you go through, like a kind of computer to search for something. I just say, be careful. That's what I said.
I am being careful. And if I dish you a message, if I told you now about my research that Namibia got their freedom, declared their declaration in 1960, if you go to Google and see it, is it different? I am being extra careful on research.
I don't know why you're going back there. I support Biafra, USB. I support it. I don't have no problem with that side.
Yes.
I try to pay a little bit of attention.
I pay attention, but one thing I don't like is when someone is playing mind game and indirect word, I end it all because I already knows what is indirect word and play mindset game for me. I don't do it.
No, I'm not. I think you see, you misunderstand me. So sorry. Let me tell you some last thing before I leave. When Ace of Abba, with the digital codes realize that there is a town or a particular section of Yoruba that have the same genetic makeup with the Igbo people millions of years ago. Immediately he opened it up and say it out. The next day, Yoruba people that walk in the Goku, they lit it.
Yes.
The next day, not up to 24 hours, Ace of Abba open that secret. Yoruba people that walks in the Goku, they lit it immediately. Because they are there in the system. Our people are there as well, but our people are into, they are not focused. But Yoruba people are there for something. One purpose only. Igbos and their relative must go down. But our people who are in this, echelon of, can I say, internet or social media.
And let me tell you, we lost Biafra because there is no internet. Do you know that? That we lost Biafra because there was no internet, social media. That is why we lost Biafra. Then second, I want to ask you one question. Have you applied for USB ID card? Have you?
Yes, I did already. I did. Through emigrate, you say you don't even want to. Yeah.
At least I should not be. I said if emigrate is not standing on USB declared, I'm not going to come. But if they are standing, if they invite me on invitation, I will come. That's what I said.
No, they can't invite you. No. There is something I don't do this kind of stuff. I don't do this kind of stuff. If you know who I am, somebody like me wouldn't come to your platform. I wouldn't. Because you're just new facing me.
Because depend on the day you see. The same day today I heard your voice, you a new person in my page, is the same day the same way I am a new face to you. The day you see me is the day you see me. I have been here on YouTube more than 2 years. So don't look at me, I'm just a new person. I just opened TikTok to make sure I'm passing the message through there.
Yeah, I don't follow YouTube.
So that is it.
I'm coming. You're gonna be paying attention a little bit. Please, I apologize if I'm being harsh or not.
No, you're not being harsh on me.
So, yeah, okay. I want to remind you that when Jack Dorsey is in charge of Twitter was going fine. That was when Buhari was there. Okay? But due to the liberal mindset of Jack Dorsey, Mike Zuckerberg come and take Twitter. No, not Mike Zuckerberg. What do you call this? This South African this alien. What do you call him? Elon Musk. Then they hand over Twitter to Elon Musk. Immediately I started tweeting the same thing I was tweeting of Biafra.
Please, you have to summarize because I have 10 minutes. I want to go to work and I have somebody on YouTube, so we can continue.
Whenever I see you tomorrow, I'm gonna join you. If I'm free,
no problem.
It's okay. We're gonna talk another day. Thank you.
No, thank you
for taking my call anyway.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Please, Ogonaya from YouTube, please have the mic. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Ogonaya, are you there with your mic? Ogonaya, are you there? So my fellow Biafrans, see, when they come, we have something to give them. Don't mind them, don't panic about them. We will give them the real message. I said what? When they come, we will give them the real message. And because of we are prepared, that is why I want to welcome everybody. So you have had a conversation. I want to go to those that don't even believe in USB to go and preach about government in exile, the government in exile. I want to be at every place. If I have time, I want to be at any platform to make sure that I pass this message with evidence. Anybody who don't believe in research, and we lost Biafra because of there is no internet, and today we have internet. We must continue. We are not stopping pushing from internet. So, my people, Ogonna, are you there? Now that we have the only hope, and the only hope is USB declared, is the only hope of every black race in this world. That is the only hope for every black race. So we want everyone to understand that we must preach this message, even to those of our enemies. It's no longer a time, if you know that, but it's a time to bring how other peoples use government in exile that issue the declaration to achieve their nation. That's what we are bringing out every blessed day. So we have done for today. Ogonnaya, I'm calling on you. You are not answering. I don't know if you're not close to your mic. Or network has kicked you out. If so, go out and come back. I have only 10 minutes to be here. My time is moving fastly. So, my fellow Biafrans, US will declare is the only hope. And through our government, we are doing everything. And they must hear the message. They must hear it the way it is without missing words on it. They must hear the message. It's only US will declared is the only way in this world that Biafra and the black people will regain who they are. And we have regained who we are through our US being declared, through the redeclaration of United States of Biafra. That is how we have regained who we are. And every Biafran who wants Biafra as a nation, if you are not under USB, you never want Biafra to be a nation, and you are giving Nigeria the mindset and the power to continue to attack us, to continue to buy us, to continue to kidnap our people and arrest them. That is only supporting USB and only believing that you are a citizen of a nation that was lost in 1967, 1970, that was redeclared on November the 29th, 2024. It is the only way to achieve our country. There is no other way. Ogoni, are you there? So, my fellow Biafrans, the truth must be told at all times. We are not going back. We are not going back. So, we have to go all out in every platform to pass the message. Once they come in our midst, we bring everyone in and we tarats. That is how you deliver the message. So I want all of us to really know that is only in US declared is the only way, only one way that we have end up agitation. We have removed ourselves from the endless movement and put us to where we have end struggle movement, and now we are a country that are seeking for recognition, that are not being called by us, but by the authorization of the all international law and the guideline and their community guideline. That is what USB has presented to the world. And that is why anywhere you submit your document today, you make headway direct. The world has studied without wasting time. So my people, we are going to leave it here until we come back again tomorrow, both on YouTube and TikTok. If God permits us very soon, we shall also start streaming from also S handle, where we will be passing our message so people will hear it clearly. So we must continue on what we are doing. There is no time to wait for anybody. The Biafra has been declared, and we are not going back. So from me, from here, please have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching and commenting. Those of you, all of you in the comment section, Daniel, Chris Biafran's son, Eze, I see you. Obon, I see you. I greet all of you. Thank you so much for standing, also encouraging, also to throw in your questions that we throw to him also. Whether you are anybody who comes here, we will entertain you. Unless if you are proving that you are not who we think you are, then we will leave you. That is where we are. Hugo, I thank you so much. I thank you all. Mommy Ngozi, I thank you for being here. NDBC Minonsec, I see you. A Bagada, I see you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Chuku, I see you. All of you that's on this Mazi, Honorable Ushe, I see you. Thank you so much. Oliver Hillary, thank you. Thank you. Ngabase, I see you. Thank you. There is name. Glad, thank you. Sogeneka, thank you so much. All of you. Sonny, I greet you. Samuel, I greet all of you. Easy Way, thank you so much for being here. I greet all of you in this comment section today. Thank you so much. You will see again tomorrow. Oh God, now what happened? I've been calling on you and you're not answering. So please have only, we can only have only 5 minutes because of my time. Thank you so much. Have the mic. Ogonia, are you close to your mic? TikTok, thank you so much for being here with me today. Those on TikTok. Hey, God Network has removed you. Ogonaya, network. Network kicked Ogonaya. Ogonaya, we are still waiting for you. If you can come back, we are still waiting for you because if you want to talk, you can still go on. We are only waiting for Ogonaya to join us. So as we're waiting for Ogonaya, I have only one video to play. So I am going to play the video of my Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njoku, the man Finland put in prison because of truth. Ogonaya, if you steam it up, I can still give you the mic because I really want you to say something. So
if Nigeria is not disintegrated and Biafra emerge, Nigeria will become the biggest threat to the human existence. When they succeed in capturing all the mineral and natural resources in our land, they are going to be sponsoring attack in West. They will sponsor attack in America. They will have imaginable and unbelievable resource attack in any part of the world. For this to not happen, every nation in Europe and America and Asia, those who want a global peace, must rise up to build a new Israel in Africa. It is time, and the time is now.
that is why they arrested him, keep him in prison, because of the truth. So my fellow Biafran, because of my time, thank you so much, Daniel. I greet you. All Biafrans, please remain focused and stand to protect your mandate. I greet all of you from me, from here. Have a wonderful day.